Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another session of the Tales of Umbra Victus. Almost said the other thing. Man, I am tired.
After a full day of work.
Man, I am. Anyway, before we roll into tonight's session, quick little shout out to our sponsor, Dice Envy.
For the dice goblin and you.
Their featured dice right now is the Blue Dragon Metal Dice
The
set.
beautiful blue dragon metal dice.
Use our promo code Cauldron in all caps to get 10% off your first purchase with us. Thank you Dice Envy, as most of my players in this group are dice goblins.
Yeah.
I just bought it.
Yeah, just bought. Yeah, see?
It's probably mostly my
Really
fault.
just now.
Yeah. All right. So with that out of the way, we're ready to begin. Oh boy. All right.
This is gonna
Oh boy. So where we last left off, on the Eternal Dawn, you were approaching the Shadow Marches. Talia had told Captain Damien that Hawk had a magical sword.
Yep.
Then proceed to talk with Hawk and find out that it was a wedding gift. Hawk on one of his little shore leaves got really, really drunk and woke up the next morning married.
It happens.
It happens, but he was still trying to make the best of that marriage and sends money to his wife. Upon further inspecting it, you realize this is a magical long sword that has the ability to plane shift.
Woo.
Thinking this would be more useful to you and your party, just try to barter a trade. Oh my god, I'm going to have a stroke. Barter a trade
English.
with Hawk, and you gave him some gold and also a returning dagger. Yeah,
Which he thought was really fucking
which he thought was cool as crap. So he did decide to trade. As you also on your way to the Shadow Marches, Kor and decide to try to help Oriana and meditate with her, and got to see the Dread Leviathan.
It did.
Which she was not terrified of.
Oh.
Not terrified, but the Leviathan took an interest to you, but then kicked you out of the
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about what's going to happen with that.
the trance.
Goodbye.
As you guys finally made your way to the capital of the Shadow Marches, Zarashak, the Eternal Dawn lands, and as you guys proceed to walk off the airship and look around the port city of
Whatever the name is.
Zarashak, I can get it.
Well,
It's the hard names I can pronounce. It's talking like a decent human
normal
being.
person.
I'm having strokes with.
really say the name of the house that runs Zarash.
Yeah. Oh,
No, that's Thrash.
yeah. Tharash.
Shock
Yeah.
is
Oh.
the city.
As you're looking around and kind of admiring the trading going on of all the Eberron Dragon shards in the city in general, a male and female orc kind of came up from behind and put their hand on Talia, saying her full name, and that they had been expecting her.
Mm-hmm.
We ended.
Mm-hmm. Yep, the little gnome watched her dreams literally be alive in front of her face and know her full name, and
What up?
yeah. Yeah. I mean, it answers the how do we find them when we get here question.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
Handouts are always the easiest.
Yep, they found you. You kind of are a homing beacon right now.
Sweet.
So, that's where we left off.
Yeah.
Umbra Victus.
Yeah.
So that hand is placed on your shoulder, you kind of like turn around and look up. This female and male orc are very old. The male is missing most of his hair, but the balding hair he does have is very gray, kind of hunched over, and looks like his right leg is busted. Is holding a staff, has a walking cane, and maybe a weapon.
Druids.
I just gave myself a Charlie horse. That's freaking hilarious.
Oh,
Oh,
was it your right leg?
Yeah,
Get
It was
into
my
in character,
right leg.
Brian.
I literally
Get
just
into
gave myself
character.
a Charlie horse.
No.
The female orc, long flowing gray hair down to her shoulders, also hunched over, but doesn't. It just looks like that's her appearance. She's hunched over, also holding a staff that she looks to you. Yeah, walking stick. As you look at them, you see the female. We're glad you made it all right.
Yeah, we made it all right. And yeah, we're here. How did you find me? Us. Here, now.
You see the male kind of like reach into a little satchel and hold out a little stone that's like blinking really fast.
Does it look like the one that I currently have locked away in my bag of holding?
No, it is not. It
Okay.
is gold. It is a goal. It's a Siberius dragon chart.
Okay. So, would kind of take a step back and probably honestly run into somebody because we were kind of bunched up on the pier,
Yes.
like trying to get away from it because bad experiences with
Yeah.
flashing shards.
yeah.
Like, what was that, and why is it flashing?
The
Your table's ready.
male kind of puts it away. Questions we will answer. Not here.
Okay, so where then? What's that? What do we do now?
Come with us. We have a house nearby. As he says that, he starts to like hobble past you guys with that weird little limp.
I look at Talia and just ask, "See, are we following?"
Well, we haven't really gotten a whole lot of a chance to download about my dreams, but they've been in them. So I'm gonna go with yes.
All right then.
Can I make a perception check to see if anyone else is following us?
Sure. Paranoid.
I mean, normally I'm
That's
paranoid,
fine.
but I'm too
Okay.
struck dumb at the moment.
That is an 18.
18. With the time of day it is right now, it's the evening, so not it's no one seems to be following you. It's just everyone's trying to either load up their ships or unload their ships to be done with their day and go home.
Okay.
Okay, well, I would have taken off as fast as my little tiny legs will carry me after them because I'm confused as all shit and extremely nervous, but I want to know what the f is going on.
As you start to follow them, you see Damien from the deck of the ship. Have fun, kids. Remember,
Storm the
Bye,
gap.
Dad.
Remember,
we are on a time limit.
that's a thumbs
Do our
up,
best.
up in the air. Granted, he probably can't see me because small, but still.
Yeah. A little thumb come out nowhere.
Yeah. That'd be-
Take a minor
Alright.
illusion of a thumbs up, and throw it up in the air 10 feet.
Mage hand.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, mage hand a foam thumb.
Yes.
If I had mage hand, I totally would, but I don't. So we're gonna go with minor illusion.
All right.
Oriana's gonna cast mage armor on herself just in case.
Okay.
Last 8 hours since she doesn't trust anybody, so.
Paranoia is a bitch, ain't it?
Uh-huh. PTSD is worse.
Sir Valerian's still kind
The
of
laugh,
walking
though.
odd, like that feeling you get after you've been walking on a treadmill for too long, and then now you're walking on
Oh.
ground.
Your hips are quite
nope,
still,
nope.
right?
Yeah, it's
wobbly.
like the ground isn't quite
Yeah.
moving with me the way that it was.
I was gonna say, I think I'm helping to stabilize you because I was like helping you get
Right,
cleaned
yeah.
up, so I'm next to you. So you can use me for
Oh.
support.
I have the wrong
Slightly
version of
staggering.
Talia open.
Slightly staggering.
Oh yeah, don't use that.
Slightly staggering. So you follow these two for about 5 to 10 minutes, getting outside of the downtown area, basically away from the docks,
Away from the crowds.
away from the crowds, and they lead you to a little hut. Probably will fit most of you guys, but it's small.
Probably.
It'll fit me. And that's
I
all
was
that
about to say
matters to me.
for someone in the group. This,
Pretty roomy.
yeah.
Right.
Oh boy.
As you follow them into this hut, there's a table. It's a very, very basic hut. It's got 2 beds, and in the center is a table with 6 chairs waiting. And the male sits down, and the female goes to the fire pit where a kettle is overhead, grabs it, and starts pouring the liquid into about 6 cups, and then puts on the table. Would you like some tea?
What kind of tea? Kind of like shaking while she sits down.
There's more than one kind?
Nothing, no caffeine, just like herbal.
What is-
Unless you want me to vibrate off my chair onto the floor.
Vibrating gnome.
Oriana just kind of looks at Core and goes, Core, look, tea.
Is it lunar nectar tea?
Oh god. Make a nature check.
I was about to say it's probably nature check.
Make a sniff check.
That
Spit.
is 11.
11. It's not lunar nectar,
Okay.
but from what you can tell, Iga had some of this. It is known as Twilight Wormwood.
Oh, that makes sense. Obviously out of game. Because Talia has no clue.
Okay.
Core, the tea connoisseur, would know.
Yeah.
It's
So
chamomile.
would I know like any of the properties about this tea or anything?
To try and calm the vibrating gnome.
Right. Like, is it a calming tea?
It's a very, very simplistic tea. It's not meant to wake you up or put you to sleep. It's just tea to drink. So it may help Talia.
It's like green tea.
I was gonna say, is lunar nectar a calming tea?
Lunar nectar is it's common, but it's in the uncommon area of tea.
No, calming.
Okay.
So it's like
Calm.
yeah, calming.
Calming. Okay, got it. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll definitely have some tea.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Always.
That would be nice. So I have something to do with me.
Oriana's just
Can
kind
I-
of standing in the back against a wall by the door.
Shocking.
Okay.
Just making for, like, if she needs to, like, a quick escape.
Exit strategy. Exit strategy.
Mm-hmm.
She's employing what she's learned
Right.
from Slurm.
Yeah.
Always have an exit strategy.
I can't make a normal face when I say that name.
Slurm.
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 Yeah, neither can I.
She's employing
Right.
what she learned, which is always have an exit strategy.
Of
Especially
course,
in
it's down inside.
surroundings.
It's the Twilight Wormwood tea. It is very. There's not like from the lunar nectar tea you've had, which is sweet and a little better, this tea is just
Me.
it's tea. It's
Yeah.
not, there's no
Like
very
Scotch
predominant flavor of it. It's very bland, but you know, it's
I'm
tea.
going right now.
Hot leaf water.
Yeah.
Hot leaf water.
Yeah, hot water.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only issue I had was just software side. I had just issues with lagging,
Oh.
but I think I got it.
Guessing Jack is involved.
Yes.
What?
Okay.
So
Oh, you were talking, and we were like, wait, I guess Jack is involved.
Yeah, he was checking to see if everything was still working.
yes.
Ah.
Yes. At least he cares.
Yeah.
So as
I
you're
didn't
like
hear you
sipping the
screaming.
tea, the female orc also sits down, and they both look at you, Talia.
Mm-hmm.
Well, before we begin, my name is Umuk.
Oof.
U-M-U-U-K. Umuk.
Would have butchered that.
Orcs do not have nice sounding names, do they?
Orcs the German of
Yeah,
RPG
it's
world.
German.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not. That's like not even
They could say
German.
that
That's
this thing
more
to you and it would sound
like
really mean.
Russian.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh yeah. That's...
Too many vowels.
So Umuk.
Umuk, and then the female speaks up. I'm Vaughn. V-A-A-N. Umuk and Vaughn.
Bond's
Okay.
a lot easier.
Okay. So, the obvious question, why have I been seeing you guys when I go to sleep at night? I am very confused. I am very concerned. We'll go with why. Just
Well.
wide-eyed. This is the most unsettled you've ever seen her.
A while back, your mother came here looking for information for her research.
Okay.
Us being very collective of that and not wanting to share, she was very persistent.
That sounds like my mother.
So in exchange for some of information from our druid craft and ways, we gave her a little insight of what we protect here. And we may have, not may have, we did use her blood to create a new seal against our enemies. And doing so, her entire bloodline. You recently did something that, well, to put it in a lack of better terms, kind of woke yourself up. And us.
I remember.
And in doing so, you alerted us. So,
Okay. So what was the flashing thing? Because I've had very bad experiences with shard type things. Not the ones that we research with, obviously. Like, I understand what it physically is, but why is it blinking? Other than the fact that I got a black eye.
other than the fact that you got a black eye, it's blinking because that's tied to your bloodline. If you're around in proximity, we know.
Okay.
Plus, we didn't know what you looked like.
That's fair. I do tend to favor my father, so you couldn't see anything of what you knew of my mother.
Indeed. So that was kind of our help of, our beacon is going off. Let's find it.
Okay.
Oh, darling, that little
What
thing
was
on the
the
shelf
moment?
is going off again.
Talia looks at, or Talia.
You're not
I'm
Talia.
apparently Talia all of a sudden. Core looks at Talia and asks, what was the moment that you woke up?
Well, in all of the processing that I've done over the last few days, do you remember the mutated shard that we gave Jorlin?
Yes.
And do you remember what it did to me when I tried to cast Identify on it?
Very much so.
That is apparently what woke me up. I don't know, still don't know exactly what that means.
Sir Valerian was drunk.
There have been some very unsettling dreams that have happened between now and then. So I'm assuming it has something to do with that and this work that's been done with my mother's blood. Like, this is way out of her depth. She's just has never really latched on to religion personally. And, you know, artificers don't view magic like normal casters. They view it as something to be dissected and to learn how to do, not to let it flow, kind of a thing. So this is just, even though she's short, it's like 10 feet over her head.
Yeah, well, it's clearly over my head as well because I don't know anything about cats. So.
Fair. So yeah, that I think is the when. I don't specifically know the why. I know that most things that have happened to us as a group over the last week have something to do with this, or they seem to have something to do with this. But I don't know how it all ties together, and that's concerning for me. Her hand kind of unconsciously moves towards her journal. Like, I need to know all the things, and I don't know all the things, and it's bothering me.
I have
I
so
don't
many
know.
questions.
So,
Did you see the seals in your dreams?
I saw a circle of stone and plants and moss that had some what looked like runic markings, but I didn't recognize anything about it. Is that what you're talking about?
That is what I would be talking about. Those are dimensional seals.
Okay.
Thousands of years ago, during the Dalkiel War, the Green Dragon Barak taught us how to seal away the forces of Zoriat, the Dalkia. Those Barak is long gone, dead. Her lair, cave, we don't know where it is. So the ritual to create more dimensional seals or power them has been lost. So instead of waiting for the inevitable end of the Dalkia to come back, we've been looking for new ways to keep these seals intact. One was creating the Genasi.
I see her ears perk up at that.
Others were taking some of that magical power from the dimensional seals and putting them into the bloodlines.
Okay. What are Genasi? What is Genasi? I don't. What?
Are.
They are humanoid creatures that are attuned to the elements. You have air genasi, earth genasi, fire genasi, water genasi. The humanoids that look human almost, but they are attuned to the element they come from.
Just one element?
Orion.
Sorry, I can work with them all, so I feel lucky.
That's impressive.
She likes fire.
Want a
So-
demonstration? No,
She likes.
just kidding. I won't do that in the small tiny.
Probably her choice.
Small wooden hut. Yeah, probably not a good idea.
Good idea.
Mod plans. So, what kind of Genasi did you create? And how do you create like just a long string of but why, but how type question starts falling out of her mouth.
Word vomit.
As you're word vomiting, Umuk starts drinking his tea, and Vaughn takes over. We did not create them. It's the last 200 years or so. There, we began experimenting and failing, and then the genasi that walk the earth today, the tribe out near the there we go, the Deepwood. The tribe out near the Deepwood had perfected this creation. They literally imbued humans, or what we assume are humans, with the elements, thus creating the genasi. They are a lot different than us. They are stuck to their ways and don't want to share anything.
The Genasi?
The tribe, the druidic tribe up in the Deepwood, but we, since we have a common goal, bartered for information of what they did. It's apparently one of the tribe leaders is very in tune with all the elements. We are only attuned with Earth because we deal with Earth, but the tribal leader from the Deepwood has mastered all the elements and thus started to create more air, fire, water, genasi. Your question is how we're creating people. The druidic magic, it's complicated for someone who hasn't practiced druid. It's, to sum up, think of it like an egg. In this egg is life and magic, and we turn it into a living thing. And with enough magic and time, the egg hatches, and there's our Earth Genasi. It comes from the Earth.
So why would someone say that to me?
Who said it to you?
Kind of blanches for a second. A mind flayer?
You see Umuk like cough up his tea. Where did you encounter one?
Which time? Once in the sewers of Marketplace, and once the same one through a portal that appeared on the airship that we came here on.
Oriana kind of pipes up in the back. What do you know of Zoriat's shards? We've encountered a few.
We destroyed most of them once we sealed Zoriat away. The dimensional seals, though they're weakening, they're still holding.
So is that what Talia is? In-game asking.
A part of her is. The deal that her mother made, we imbued some of the Genasi magic into her bloodline.
So she is
kind of
a shard.
What does this mean for her safety?
Originally, we thought nothing would happen, that this bloodline would carry on and the seals would remain in effect, and now You're telling me that there is an illithid.
Who was
It
attempting
was
to
trying to
create
create more.
And it
We-
recognized you. It called you this.
in my mind. And then it fled. That was the first time.
This illithid has been finding a way to this morsel plane and was attacking the people of Marketplace and was trying to turn them into illithids as well.
That's what they do. Their forces are sealed away.
We found
Best way to rebuild an army is to turn your enemy into an ally.
one of those
Pot
shards
full
on
of parasites.
yeah. Those have been destroyed, but we did find a shard on one of their followers that reacted to Talia here. It's quite concerning. And then encountered one, I believe. It was one again on the airship, the one that the guy crunched.
Yeah.
Okay.
He crunched it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he crunched it.
It was almost like a help signal to have this illithid come and get him out.
And they just wanted to know why we were going to the shadow marches.
We've heard tales of cults that follow that are corrupted, or their minds turned to mush by our enemy of the Dalkia. See that they're alive and well and working again is, as you said, worrisome.
Majorly, yes. Because they want to destroy these seals, and apparently that includes me and my whole family. And that's a problem for me.
I think it's a problem for everyone, Talia.
Mm-hmm.
Talia, what happened to your sister?
You thought she was white before. What do you mean?
Well, you were talking about a sister. Is she still around?
No answer. Just kind of looks down.
Take that as a no. Is she still alive?
No. And it's my fault.
Right.
Is it your fault, or are you blaming yourself?
It's my fault. You gather from the look on her face that you're not going to get much more out of her.
I won't pry. Just don't know if it's related to this situation or not, since it is a bloodline. Would you guys know? To Umak and Vaughn?
The problem we've all have always had to deal with would be of the flesh weaver. So our first assumption is that this illithid that you ran into is working for.
Excuse me. Flesh weaver.
Yes.
That does not sound pleasant.
What is that? Or who?
who the Flesh Weaver is Mordain. Used to be a wizard and became obsessed with studying the Dalkia and its magics. He became so obsessed, he became corrupted.
Lovely.
He's a necromancer.
Vaughn, do you still have the drawing the one time our tribe and our clan encountered him? She kind of stands up and goes near one of the beds and starts rummaging through things. And she brings out a piece of paper with a drawing of Mordain the Flesh Weaver. Here you go.
One moment. Pause. Perfect.
Oh, goody.
Not quite the
What-
stuff of nightmares the
what the-
Leviathan is, but still terrifying.
Huh.
Yep.
That's a thing.
That's a thing that we know about now.
I've seen a lot of disturbing things in the last few days.
Why do they call him Flesh Weaver?
Anyone that's ever gone to where he resides, they don't come back unchanged. You either become a servant of the Flesh Weaver and, well, to put it simply, he weaves your flesh into something else.
Like sewing you to something else or making you into something else.
Bit of both.
So like joining two creatures together kind of a deal.
And the Dolgrams, yeah, kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah, he had a couple of those. The illithid, he should say. I don't know, he, they, it.
It.
We'll go with it. Had two of those.
What?
I had a fun time killing them.
I believe we separated one of them back into their halves, didn't we?
I believe Valerian
That was quite
made them
entertaining.
painful again.
He just cracks his knuckles. Anytime.
So why are we here?
Aside from my bad dreams.
Well, the seal has been weakened, you say. Is there any way that we can strengthen it? Or repair it?
That is the question we've been trying to find an answer for a long time. Right now, we're just postponing the inevitable. The dimensional seals will weaken and then fail.
Well, they already seem to be failing if this thing is getting out already.
What we need is to find Varrock's cave. To find her lair.
Is it somewhere here in the Shadow Marches?
Somewhere. Where, we don't know. The location has been lost to time. She died thousands of years ago.
Val Rock?
Varrock. Vraak. Varrock. And she is a green dragon.
She an ancient green dragon?
She was.
She did now,
She
but
did.
You're telling me I drove all the way here for some chicken, and you're telling me the kernel's not working?
Hey, you already did.
Oh no.
That came up last night too.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
Continuity.
she did.
So why do we need to find her?
Well, wait. Would I know, since working with dragon shards and kind of being familiar with lore, would I know that chromatic dragons don't usually help for the cause of good?
the chromatics and the metallics of Eberron are not evil, nor are they good.
Okay.
Most of the dragons, whether they are chromatic or of metallic nature, most are more
Self-serving.
self-serving and more concerned with the draconic prophecy. You working with all types of shards know that the draconic prophecy of the 3 progenitor dragons.
Mhm.
So it's like there are some chromatics are evil, but also some metallics are evil.
Okay.
It's not like in Taldora where chromatics are
That's
evil.
why I'm asking.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
literally the lore base that player has.
Yeah. No. In Eberron, all
Any dragon can be good.
yeah,
any dragon can be evil.
like some will go towards their alignment of what they are, but a red can be good and a gold can be pure fucking evil. So
Good
it
to
all
know.
depends on it all depends on
But they're mostly in it for themselves.
it all depends on what God's feeling like, basically.
Yeah. Cool. Nice. Awesome.
Let's see,
Run
which
into
side of the
a
bed did I
dragon.
wake up on today?
It's gonna kill us.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, sorry.
Yeah, it's like the only thing confusing about Eberron. It's like, oh yeah, Green Dragon helped the Druids create Druidism. It's like, but greens are evil. Not in here, they're not.
You thought you knew shit. You don't know jack.
you thought?
Well, you guys all know Jack. He's my dad.
You did you so funny.
I had to.
You too
I
funny.
had to.
I know. I was.
We set
waiting
you
to
up
see
for
it.
that low hanging fruit.
No, that wasn't low hanging. That was laying on the ground.
Yeah, yes, it was.
Yeah.
Perfectly ripe for the chomping.
So yeah, Varrock was an ancient green dragon that basically taught the orcs of the Shadow Marches druidcraft and how to create these dimensional seals. But she's been dead for a while now.
Okay.
How would we find her lair?
Sounds like he has no idea.
Anywhere to start? Anyone to ask? Any clues? Any...
We've been searching for centuries. We can never find it.
maybe with a part of a seal in our party, we could find it. Think.
It's very optimistic. I like how you think. But it's the fact that her lair has been lost to us is a curse, but also a blessing. Since we don't know where it is, our enemies don't know where it is. But since we don't know where it is, we don't know how to create more dimensional seals or power the dimensional seals.
How do you know your enemies don't know where it is?
Because if they did, the dimensional seals would have been destroyed a long time ago.
What if they're trying to throw you off by weakening it gradually?
Don't. It's not how it works. It's weakening because we're dying.
When did it start to weaken?
About the time, a little bit after the day of mourning.
Talia would know when that is, but I have no idea off the top
Yes.
of my head.
Off the top of your head. 18 tabs I love having open. Thank God. The exact date of the day of mourning was the 20th of Alarun, 994 YK.
So 4 years ago. Because we're in 998.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of work with dates in my journal creating. You're welcome for that, by the way.
Yes.
Giant ass word vomit. Okay.
So why are the druids dying?
Stubbornness.
Stubbornness
Those of
for a
us
reason.
that are clans, we believe in we have more important things to worry about than what the Five Nations care about. The last war. But with House Tharak, we coexisted, created half orcs, that type of thing. But the tribes are stubborn. They will not touch anything that is not of Earth. They will not mess with outsiders. We're dying because of our own stubbornness. Well, their own stubbornness.
So you're members of clans then?
We are. That's why we live a little outside of the city. The tribe up north, their tribe dates all the way back to when the Dalkia War. The creation of the dimensional seals to meeting Varrock. But their numbers are dwindling.
What would happen if outsiders were to come near the tribes?
They'd probably use all their magical might and force to ensnare you, trap you, and wondering what the hell you're doing here.
Would they recognize me for what I am?
I'm only basing this off of speculation, but I would assume yes.
And
So
would that be a good thing or a bad thing?
Bit of both.
How
Be a
so?
good thing, because that's keeping our enemy at bay. Would be a bad thing because your mother didn't make a deal with them. She made a deal with us, and your mother was an outsider.
So what is the purpose of the tribes then?
Keep watch, protect the dimensional seals, make sure they don't fall, destroy our enemies or forces that work for or worship the Dalkia. One day, find that damn lair.
How soon after a member of a bloodline seal is lost would the seal start to weaken?
Almost instantly.
How long ago
Practically
did your sister pass, Talia?
not 4 years ago. So it was just me then.
Where have you not looked?
We've looked everywhere. We've looked near the Blackwater Lake. We've looked all in the deep wood, the crawling swamp near the Bay of Madness, the Slug Keep. Every inch of the Shadow Marches we've looked.
there a chance that she didn't have a lair here?
I was just about to say that. What if it's not in the
This
Shadow
plane.
Marches?
She resided here. It's how we became druids. If that's your way of thinking, that would explain why we haven't found it, but she never left the Shadow Marches. At least we never saw her leave.
Are there tunnels under the Shadow Marches?
A few. One we do know takes you to the realms of Kyber, and I wouldn't suggest ever going into that.
What if she resided in the tunnels?
And she resided in the tunnels.
So the tunnels haven't been checked then.
The one tunnel we found led to Kyber. And that was a dimension that is worse than Zoriat.
You said there are a few tunnels, though.
And we assumed that all of those tunnels would do the same thing and lead us to Kyber, so we didn't go into it.
What if they don't?
You're more than welcome to go.
Is that why we're here?
We don't have many options.
Don't know what we're supposed to do from here.
Why don't we start with check the tunnels? And go from there.
Talia?
I have. So
I was about to say,
many
Talia
questions.
looks like she's contemplating like 50 things in her head
Yeah.
right now. 3 of them are like faced at God.
We're just letting
Yeah. Well, I mean, your goal was to fuck up a gnome this session, and I think you're succeeding.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Your
you're
turn.
Oh, sorry.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We need to work on that. It was almost believable. So this is an out-of-game question because I don't remember.
Yes.
You words. Trying to say 16 things at the same time does not work.
See? Now you know how I felt when I started this freaking session.
Stroke.
Right. Umak was talking about Kyber as if it was another, like,
It is.
Realm of
plane
existence.
of existence.
It is.
Okay. So,
It's the realm of the dragon below, right?
right, and I understand that Kyber was the dragon below. That I get.
Yes.
But I didn't think it was a whole nother, like, plane of existence.
It's not a plane, so you have like, you have Thalonis, the fairy
Uh-huh.
court, the Dalcor.
Right.
This is think of it as subspace.
It's
Like
the
you
Underdark.
could go into this tunnel, like, okay, hey, we enter this tunnel from the Shadow Marches, and you walk out the other side, and you're not even on Corvair anymore.
It's Stranger Things.
Okay.
Yes,
Right.
it's the upside down.
Yep.
Right. That's it, because I'm familiar with this.
Yes, that's correct. Kyber is these are subspace.
Okay. Okay.
Just like if Ulrin pushed the middle button.
Yeah, which you won't let him fucking do.
No!
You're ruining my fun as a DM.
So do you understand the question that I'm trying not to ask?
I do.
And you're not going to answer it because I'm not asking it.
Yes. You gotta ask
Okay.
it.
Okay, fine. Then I'm going to ask it very
How are you working?
specifically.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wording matters.
Have I ever been to Kyber?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. You had to ask it. Like, I knew what you're trying to, like,
I tried.
you tried. Yes. You've been to Kyber.
Okay.
Did you just
Many
never talk about
times.
Kyber?
if I remember correctly. / you've read the lore dump that I threw at you at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh yeah, I was at work. I didn't give a shit about work at that point. I was like, they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Working."
Something
You
else.
didn't say on what.
At least you weren't cutting anything.
3 o'clock on
could've
a
gone
Sunday.
Yes, Talia, you have been to Kyber.
All right.
Yeah, but Shara won't let Oren push the no button because she doesn't want to go to fucking Dalcor.
Oh, you're no fun.
But Fashara's not here right now, is she?
I
Nope.
know. Oren really wanted to push the middle button yesterday.
Yeah, that's main campaign. Anyway, focus on this
Still
one.
behind. Still behind. Okay. Sorry, before I took us off on that really random rabbit trail that almost nobody has any idea
Nope.
what's going on. Where the hell were we?
Talking about the tunnels in Kyber and exploring the tunnels, and
Okay.
Umik has said we found one.
It went to Kyber.
It
We
went to
don't know.
Kyber.
We
We're-
assume the other ones do the same thing, but we haven't checked them.
We're not. We've already gone through hell once. Why
Yeah.
spin that wheel again?
Okay.
Especially with everything going on in the Shadow Marches.
And then I asked what our purpose was.
Okay.
If that's what we were meant to be doing here.
Okay. Yeah, the gnome just keeps getting paler.
Lovely.
Talia,
Oriana.
this is your thing. Do we explore the tunnels or do we reverse all over the Shadow Marches trying to find this lair?
I've been to Kyber before.
When, where, how?
Why?
We vaguely talked about what my family does. Researching.
Mm-hmm.
They need Kyber shards to do that.
So they go to Kyber?
To mine geodes so that we can extract appropriately sized samples for small working gnome hands safely.
Talia, may I just say, I'm in the criminal world. Your family's insane.
That's not the first time we've heard that. My mother says
Nobody willingly goes to Kyber unless they're insane.
well, you've met me.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Talia.
You can call me Talia.
You can call me insane.
Do I know about Kyber?
No.
Yeah. This is a whole different thing for me.
This is
Okay.
awful. You've had a hell of the past 2 days. First, you get the Dread Leviathan, and now you're like learning of
Yeah.
another realm of
Yeah.
existence.
Me neither.
Yeah, it's sort of Valerian too. You're just like,
What?
So say,
He's
We're
just-
just looking at each other like,
Yeah,
what
we-
are they talking about?
We're just staring at each other, just slack jawed, just soaking in the information, just
What the fuck?
Eh.
letting this play out in front of us.
so what do you say, Talia? Sure call.
Whatever this evil
If you've
is,
truly
it's trying
been
to get
everywhere
out.
else. Logically, because at this point that's all she has to grasp onto is logic.
If they're just as
It has to be
terrified,
somewhere you haven't looked. What?
if they're just as terrified as the enemies are terrified of Kyber, that seems to be the most logical place to hide. Hide where everyone's afraid to go.
Yeah.
The most risky, but at the same time the most safe. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't bulk at risk. It's a group.
Not yet,
I have
anyway.
one request. I have one request if we do choose to do this.
Okay.
And you can't ask why.
Well,
we take watch in pairs.
Fair enough.
I see no problem there.
Deep steadying breath, giant gulp of tea, and doesn't say anything else.
Okay.
So I assume that means we're exploring the tunnels then.
We may want to
Should
see
we?
also if we can find any sort of allies to help us.
I think our allies are here.
The
Hello.
druids.
Mhm.
I think they will be very few and far between here, Valerian.
And it sounds like nobody wants to make that trip.
Yeah.
And I don't think we even really want to.
We're
But we
doing
know we need.
necessity.
You have a theory, and the only way to test the theory is, well, to test it, so.
Right.
So are you guys
Like,
willing to
how
come
to
with
do it.
us?
We'd be more than happy to. Young Talia here, instead of running from everything that's happened, she came looking for answers.
That's what she does.
We would be cruel and foolish not to help. To
Thank
which point, Vaughn, who's just literally this entire time been sipping her tea with her eyes closed, finally puts her tea down. Foolish is one word. An asshole, Umuk. That's the word you're looking for. Besides, this is in our interest as well. In the interest of everyone, and technically for all of Corvair.
Should we get some supplies
Well,
Certainly.
out of game. What time is it?
during the day? Yeah.
About 7:30, 8 o'clock. With
PM?
how long you? Yeah, PM. With how long you guys been talking?
Okay. We've been here a while.
Yes.
Okay.
Should we get some sleep first?
I say better question. I know I don't want to impose all this many legs into your modest home. Obviously, I could fit in a corner somewhere, but my traveling companions require a little bit more room.
Is there
Is
an inn
there-
close by? Is what she's trying to ask.
It's
Yeah.
that. Yes, but with everything going on, we would feel more safe if all of you stayed. The 2 beds is not a problem. We have other means of sleeping. And as he says that, you watch as he transforms into a dog,
Oh.
kind of like walks over to the side of the house, curls up, and just lays down.
No, that's adorable.
Really? Really?
That's my
That's
spot.
adorable. Take him home with me. May I take him home with me?
No, you may not.
What kind of a dog is he? Because I have to ask.
German Shepherd.
Yeah.
He would make a
Fuzzy dog.
fantastic guard dog.
He can make a lot of things, but whatever.
We have those in the
In
army.
terms of the beds, there's 2 of them. I know they're not much, but if the 4 of you bunk together, they're big enough for that. And Umak and I will sleep on the floor. It's not the first time we've done it, and won't be the last.
All I can tell you is I am not bunking with Valerian.
Understandable.
I'm not going to ask about that. Well, rest up. I know it's not late, but we're going to need as much rest as we can. The bastard is already asleep. How does he do that? And as you
something to
see
do.
Umek in his dog form,
Tongue
tail
out.
kind of on his head, just
Like Clover.
conked out. Yeah,
Put the nose into the butthole, cover
Yep.
the nose, go to
Yep.
I go over and kind of give him a little scratch behind the ears.
You kind of see like his right hind leg starts to do a little twitch.
Hmm.
Are you sure we can't take him home?
Should we?
Sam, you'll just see like the white of his eye a little bit, and then he'll just go, and he'll groan. He doesn't even open his eye. You just see a little bit of just white.
Acknowledgement.
Yes.
As she says that, you watch her kind of like take her staff and it begins to glow, and you watch her transform into a cat
Oh no.
and kind of like hop up the some of the shelves where like they had food, and then just like plop down and kind of like watch you guys like with one eye open.
Because
Cats are assholes.
spectacular.
And she did just meet us today.
Yes.
So.
She doesn't want to steal shit. More like she doesn't want me stealing her shit.
Because you flat out said out loud, I'm in the criminal background. I don't like you. I am judging the book by the fuck out of that's cover.
Yeah.
Playing criminal, yeah, you know. Not the first time. Certainly wouldn't be the last.
Be the last.
True. Very true.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
And there's 2 beds.
2 beds. They're not.
Are they orc-sized beds?
Or doubles.
They're not twins. They're doubles. So 2 will fit, but it's gonna be like, I'm gonna snuggle close to you, and as long as someone doesn't make it weird, we're gonna get a good night's rest.
Are we gonna
mean-
be doing?
One of you 2 are bunking with Valerian.
Are we gonna be doing shifts?
Shit is not going to be Oriana.
Well, it would probably be. I'm fairly
Well-
small.
Well, hold on. God question. Are there windows in the hut, or is it just the door?
There's 2 windows. There's a window in the back where their little fireplace / stove is, and then there's a window near the door.
Okay.
And by windows, I mean there's wood cut out that look to the outside.
Right.
There's no glass.
There's no glass.
Okay.
Are there shutters?
Yes, there's shutters.
Makeshift shutters.
Oh yeah, like that kind.
Yeah. They're probably
Okay.
2 wooden planks that just go.
Well. Hold that thought. Because I have one, but I want to make sure of something first. Okay, just a second. That's what I thought. Okay. Can I have multiple instances of alarm up at one time, or is it only one?
Well, we were gonna sleep in shifts, right?
Yeah, you also made them.
That's in Kyber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me double check the exact wording of alarm.
Yeah, because I was sitting there and I'm reading. I'm like, maybe. Not concentration.
Yeah,
ALARM.
it's not concentration. It has a duration for 8 hours, and you set it against a door, window, or area.
20
Okay, then
But
the other question is,
but it's 30 feet. So
Does that cover the
well, let's say that was the next question: is the square footage of
hut?
the hut bigger than 20 feet?
a little bit, but not by much.
Okay, and the beds are against the wall in the middle of the room.
Against the wall.
Okay. How much bigger? I'm just thinking.
Like it's
25.
about 25.
Okay.
So you could probably just exclude the door or something.
That's kind of what I was trying to figure out, whether I needed to cast it multiple times or whether I could just.
Or like you could exclude the back wall that doesn't have a window.
So, this, and then the beds are like this on either side.
Ask the
Yeah.
druids if they can do anything.
He's
They're already
asleep.
cozy.
They're already fuzzy. They'd have to come out of wild shape to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, they've clearly said, okay, we're done for the night. You guys stay here.
Figure it out.
Essentially,
Yeah, and it's not like they're being rude. Like you guys are kind of grasping, like they're going to help you, but it's like we're going into an area we don't want to go to. So
right.
We need
he-
as much
here's-
sleep as
yeah,
possible.
here's your hint: sleep now. So they're
Right.
like, boom.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not you. And you pick up. They're not trying to be rude. It's just like they're going to need as much mental preparation and as much sleep as possible because
It's gonna suck
it's
tomorrow.
gonna suck.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right. Well, then I guess I'll do the exclude the door. Oh, hold on.
Your camera.
Sorry.
There you go.
Well, I got a phone call. I didn't think it was going to call through, but it was husband. So he came through the do not disturb.
I'm playing D&D.
Right.
Right.
Well, that's literally what my
You better be
auto response
bleeding.
says to text messages. I'm either, what is it, sleeping, playing D&D, or doing yoga?
Love it. I love it.
If you're not bleeding, you better
Call
have
you
a better
back in-
reason.
45 minutes.
Right. So yeah, she wouldn't take the time to ritual cast it because that takes too damn long.
Yeah, and you're
We're about to go to sleep.
And I'm
anyway.
about to go to sleep.
Ah,
So
Yeah.
It's 7:30, 8 o'clock.
It'll last
Only
8
lasts
hours.
for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Do I
So
get
you
like
get 4 in the morning.
right? But here's the other question: do I get like a if I set it as the internal ping alarm? Do I get a notification when it's over?
Yes.
Okay.
You know when it's over.
Okay. Just the same way as if somebody walked over it,
Past it if you need to.
or just stay awake and do other things that I want to do to prepare because I'm not going to be
You'll
able to go
do-
back
Yeah, you would get a full long
Right.
rest.
because it would
Yeah.
be 8 hours.
8 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast alarm. Again, get out the bell, no clapper, and it just kind of around in the 20-foot area, which covers the beds. I'm assuming the dog and the cat, but not the door in the front window.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dog and cat are good.
Okay.
Protect the pets.
Must protect the fuzzy things because they are also allies that we want to keep. Yes.
Yeah, we need people.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Yeah.
Valerian, how much do you weigh? Sorry, in a weird.
Is this
Weird
in game or out of
question.
game?
Out of game.
Like just over 100 kilograms without armor.
Okay. Yeah. So maybe Talia should bunk in that bed.
Well, I was going to suggest that just because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're small and he wears
I'm
armor.
tiny. I'm tiny. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Valerian sleeps like the dead.
Hmm.
He doesn't move very much.
Phrasing? Phrasing?
Right.
The ever bleeding undead paladin sleeps like the dead.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so good. Oh my.
Did he call you again?
Yes,
Something important.
I guess.
I was gonna say, do you want to?
We're almost time. We're getting close to our break, so
Yeah. Sorry.
you're fine.
Help! There's so much blood.
I mean, he's driving back from Michigan, so.
Oh, he's probably just
bored.
bored. I've done that.
Probably.
Yeah.
But he knows that I'm playing tonight, so. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so.
Is
I
Valerian,
have his stats, but I
I
need
think
it
it
on.
makes the most sense for us to bunk up because I am very small and you wear armor.
Fair enough.
So
Mhm.
pick your side of the bed and I'll figure it out. Here, pulls her journal out. Make some notes because lots of things happened.
Yeah. Journaling for a hot minute.
Uh-huh.
Cora goes and sits on the other bed and starts to. First, she takes out whatever the rations are. I don't know, like a. Travis always refers to it as like granola.
Or an MRE.
Mm.
Yeah. She just snacks on whatever's in there. since
Trail
we didn't
mix.
eat dinner. And then, yeah, trail mix, exactly.
Talia's too nauseous to eat. She's going to sleep.
Yeah. And then sets up for evening meditation.
Okay.
Oriana also pulls out some food because haven't eaten in a while.
Yeah. Been a minute.
Gotta get some calories in.
Yeah.
Especially
And
in
then
here.
looks at Core. Core, would you potentially be willing to try to come in to my head again?
Sure.
I don't know why. I don't feel like I'm gonna die when you're there.
Glad
don't
that I helped you
Feel
feel
like
that way.
she's going to try to kill me any second.
Yeah. She seemed intrigued by me versus being mad that I was there, so the gnome is not listening.
No, the gnome's asleep now. She scribbled so hard that her pages nearly caught fire. And then she passed out.
Yeah.
All right, so Oriana's gonna sit next to Core and kind of like grab her
Same thing.
hand
Okay.
and then start to meditate and try to commune with her patron.
All right. Core.
So, yeah.
Yeah, charisma
No.
saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
Yeah.
All right. I got lucky last time, so this is going to be interesting. Oh, that's not so bad. Except I have a -1, so 13. Yeah.
So, like, how are you? Are you guys like holding hands?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
holding her hand.
Okay.
So like,
And then-
Probably facing each other, right?
Do you have mind
sitting
link
on-
open? Is that how we're?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So as you start the mind link and you hold Oriana's hand and you guys start slowing your breath and going into that trance. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
You go back to the Keeper's Maw. Core,
Oh dear.
Oh,
you're
boy.
somewhere you don't recognize.
Okay.
Is not around you.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
And you see two black eyes staring at you.
You got off at the wrong turn.
Not the Leviathan.
You don't know. It is encased in shadow and
Should have
Okay.
taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
Can you lead me to the La Blea tar pit?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh no. Okay. So, I mean, I'm probably, if like anyone was looking at me, like out of, because I
if
obviously,
anybody's
yeah,
awake.
if anyone is awake seeing
Yeah.
this, I would probably be sweating and like, yeah. Huh. I don't know. Not yet.
No?
Depends on what it is. Is anything else happening?
Nope.
Is
It's just
Tari responding in any way?
staring you down. Tari does not know what the hell's going on.
Ariana?
Nothing.
Test 1, 2. I think the call dropped.
Hello? I'm gonna attempt to talk to it.
Okay. You hear it breathe. And as it starts, as you start picking up on it, you hear it breathing. You start to see this shadow-clad figure start to move around and kind of encircle you.
Oh, like that.
Bad juju.
So I can only see the eyes.
You can
Shadow.
only see the eyes. But since it started moving, all you could see was the eyes. But now that it started moving, you see this about 60 to 70 foot long serpent.
So you've met
It
you're
is.
meeting Leviathan again.
Yeah. So
Swinging around.
that looks familiar to then.
She's
Yeah.
checking you out.
She's very
She's
intrigued by
vibe
you.
checking you.
I saw that, Kaylee.
Leviathan here to vibe check your reasons.
Bob, check your
I'd
ass.
like to vibe check the monk.
So
She's
the
very
thing
different
is
now.
encircling me. Definitely, probably white eyes at this point. I want to help you. I'm trying to help Oriana help you. We just need a little bit more time.
I can imagine like the only thing that she's hearing is like at Kosai in the oceanic
The
part of Kosai. The echo,
Oh,
just
yeah.
that deep guttural rumbling echo of just whoosh of deep sea. Yeah.
Make a persuasion check.
Please roll well.
Oh no.
Oh,
Did you jinx
You
it?
did
Is
not.
that a nat one?
no, not. But so, oh no.
Anna,
It wasn't that one. It was a 2, but I have a -1.
So it's a 1.
Anna, you jinxed it.
It's a 1.
It's a 1, but not natural.
It's a 1. It's not a natural one, but it's still a 1.
Yeah.
It's not good.
As you say this, it starts to get
Nice.
closer, and it wraps you up and so you kind of like your arms are at your side, and it drags you really close to its mouth. We'll see. Kicks you out. You're back.
Okay. What's
Oriana,
Oriana doing?
you got nothing.
Oh, I'm back too.
Oh yeah, you're back too. You got nothing. You're at Keeper's Mall, and that's
I got the same information that I got
Nothing
the
new.
last.
yeah.
My eyes are probably still glowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
So Oriana's gonna kind of just cautiously put her hand on Kor's arm.
What happened?
Are you awake?
asleep, Valerian, or are you awake now?
Huh? Well, I don't know. Would I be awake? Because I would have been
I mean, you have
praying
a passive perception of what, 18?
while they were doing that. Would I have woken up with both of them coming out of
I
the
thought Valerian
trance?
was like the dead.
No, because they haven't made enough noise that beats your passive perception.
Yeah, I would
Or
have
goes
just
past. So,
I would have just been praying and gone to bed. So
yeah, they were in that meditative state for a while. So
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Kor?
So I tried to ask for some more time,
How'd it go?
but you know me, I'm a little awkward. And she said, "We'll see."
Well,
She's
shit,
very scary.
so that's good.
Yeah. She's scary, and now I understand why you feel like sometimes you're gonna die.
Uh-huh.
Got the squeezy thing that she does. That was nice.
Oh yeah, that's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
It's like getting hugged by a boa constrictor.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad that we both know what that feels like now.
Being hugged by barbed
Kinda
wire.
sucks.
Yeah. Maybe we leave her alone for a little while.
Yeah. That would probably be a good
She's
idea.
given us, both of us, a more information and also not torn me to shreds. So maybe that was her version of yes.
Well, all I know is if we get through this, we gotta find some way to get up there.
think we could try to talk to Damien. Maybe.
I tried.
Yeah.
Didn't go well.
We'll see. Let's just get through this tunnel exploration.
We gotta make it through this alive first.
Yep.
That's never a good thing when the DM just goes.
Thank you, God.
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah, God just like poked his head in. Yep.
And we're like, say what?
All right.
Bathrobe and fuzzy slippers holding a mug. Okayest God. Yep.
Well, Core, we should probably try to get some sleep.
Yeah. So lay down and turn toward Oriana so she's facing her. Goes,
Oriana's gonna just say thank you.
you're welcome. Good night.
Night.
Well, that was perfect timing. Doodaloo.
Me.
All right, so you two go to bed. Sir Valerian, you're in bed. Talia, is there anything else you wanted to do?
Not before bed.
Okay.
Talia's already asleep.
Yep. Well, she did the math. She's gonna get woke up at 4 a.m. So
Yep. So you all get your long rest.
Expect the first ghost when the bell tolls 1. Kaylee got it.
yes, I
Yep.
did.
All right. So, Talia, you would wake up at 4.
Yep.
Is there anything you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold, please. Have literal in-game to-do lists because I'm a freak. It's fine.
Cause perfect.
Where are you? Ah, ha 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 ha. Okay.
So Talia, real quick, when you wake up, you kind of just see Oriana like cuddled up to Core.
Who's the big spoon?
I'm sure that looks interesting.
Well, they were facing each other last I heard them
Mhm.
talk about it, so it's like cuddled in this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like her head is like tucked up under Core's chin.
Aw.
Aw.
That's goddamn adorable, is what that is.
Really the only time Oriana lets her guard down.
Right.
So the very first thing she does is pull out the alchemy jug and whisper for some ice whiskey, not fire whiskey. Because there's people sleeping. But goddamn it, she needs very stiff drink for what they're about to do.
All right.
Starting early, huh?
Uh-huh.
When did she stop?
Uh-huh. Shh. So
Alcoholic gnome over here.
PTSD does bad things to people, especially when they don't go to therapy. So, very stiff drink of that, realizes very quickly that that's probably not a great idea, but does it anyway, and digs out one of her rations and eats something, because puking would be a bad idea, but the alcohol is also necessary. So, and while she is doing that, or right after she's doing that, I guess. Where is it? Aha. She wants to alchemize something, but
Okay.
I have to figure out what all the things I have are. So,
All right.
Which I should have
You're
done
doing
while
all
they were
this
doing
with
that, but I-
Sir Valerian just laying on the bed, straight-legged on his back with both hands over his
Balls.
sword, like the Indiana
basically,
Jones, The
like
Last
Jack
Crusade, just exactly like he's just on his back and he's not breathing.
So like Boromir in the
He's
canoe
not
when they
breathing.
sent him over the waterfall after he died.
Mm.
Fun.
Yeah, and he's not breathing.
At all?
No.
Oh, okay.
So you don't breathe when you sleep.
You'll get a snore here
I
and there,
obviously,
but it's
I'm asking this.
that's out of game. Yeah, it's that sleep apnea thing that it'll alarm you. It'll
gotcha,
startle
okay.
you every
I'm
so
like, wait a
often,
minute.
but yeah, it's basically sleep apnea. But no, he doesn't. He
Okay.
doesn't have to.
So is the fire still on from last night, or is that, I'm assuming, burned out?
It's mostly burned out. Like you still see the embers,
Okay.
but the fire is burned out.
Okay.
Keep it stoked.
None of that.
You could like.
Well, at the very least, she would have, again, trying to not wake anybody up because it's really fucking early / late, depending on who you are.
Yeah.
Would pull out one of the torches that she has in her bag and kind of use the embers to get it going. So it's small.
Okay.
But
In reenacting,
light.
we call them fireflies. The people that
Yeah.
it's their job to keep the fire going, so it's ready in the morning. You just have to throw on some logs and you're ready for
There you go.
breakfast.
There you go. But yeah, so she's got her light out. She's got her book out, and pulling out all of the bits that she would need to do
Okay.
some alchemizing. Alchemy, brewing stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's look here. I have this water. Yeah, I had this very generally lined out. I didn't realize how much detail I was going to need until like right now.
Yeah.
So, all right.
All right. I think I have everything right.
And I can only do one brew at a time, right?
Yes.
I can't do more than one. Okay. So we have two.
That's just racial stats.
Hmm?
That's racial stats.
Fuck.
Well,
All right. We're gonna go for the frag grenade first.
okay.
Could it be a potato? For some reason, I was thinking about that today. Could it be just a potato that's a frag grenade?
Frag
No.
grenade as a potato.
Yeah,
It's literally it's like
a
they
potato.
exist like Molotov cocktails, except for they're not on fire.
Oh,
You
okay.
just throw the bottle with the brew in it, right? That's how that works.
Yes.
Okay.
You throw the bottle.
All right, and they're stable enough to like travel with.
Oh yeah, they're
Okay. Checking.
that you know of.
Checking. Just checking. Again, just checking. Okay.
No
Yeah.
exploding potato.
No exploding potato. Yeah. So we're gonna do the frag grenade with one of the Kasuni juices. So I only need one, right?
Yes. Only need one.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So you are doing that.
Yep.
And
So what
sorry,
else do I need to
I got the table up. Kasuni juice. That's the double earth.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Deals 1d4 piercing damage. Yeah. That's the one you're doing.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So make an intelligence check. Add
Okay.
your proficiency bonus.
Okay. We don't go there. Let's do you because or
That reminds me, I forgot to put
Okay.
the sword of plane shift in my inventory.
No, it's in my
Oh,
inventory.
damn, that's
'cause
right.
It's in the
'Cause I'm
bag of
not
holding.
right because it needs attunement. I haven't done that yet.
Right.
Mhm.
Do you need to have it attuned to cast the spell?
Yes, it has to be. You have to be attuned to it.
I'm
Okay.
only attuned to one item, so
Yeah, I have questions about it. You don't automatically get to attune to it necessarily.
I understand.
Over anxious paladin.
I can handle a long sword out of all of us.
Anyway, what'd you get?
This is 17.
17. So, mark off the 25 gold.
Okay.
As you're creating this mixture, yeah, you killed the check. So instead of 1d4, it's 2d4.
2d4.
And
boom.
it's 20 feet now instead of 10.
Nice.
Big boom.
It still goes by your spell save DC. That doesn't change, but
Okay.
yeah, 2d4, 20. So as you spend these 4 hours, like very, very fixated on this mixture, making
it-
sure everything's right.
Is it 4 or is it 2? Because it was a rare. Is it 4 or is it 2? Because it was a rare.
Oh, 4. Sorry.
Okay.
It's 4.
Okay.
Yeah, and you hit the check.
Cool. 'Cause I thought there was something about the amount of time needed to do it.
Yeah,
went
it's
down.
like common, uncommon, rare, and then if like you're using legendary, then you keep upping it. So yeah, and you still pass the DC for it.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So after successful of that, she would spend the remainder of the time before everybody wakes up reading her alchemy book.
Okay. Another intelligence check, please.
Okay.
Sudden loud gasping snore from behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intelligence check 15.
15. You're starting to get into the crafting of this book,
Okay.
and you're kind of grasping like what this book is outlining and detailing of. Oh, how you can make armors and all the different types of materials, but you're kind of getting stumped. It's like, okay, this is a lot of materials and too much, and you just spent like 4 hours working. So
Sure.
you get the general of materials and the crafting aspect, but you're going to need to spend a little more time on this chapter of your book.
Okay.
This chapter is more than 10 pages.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hashtag ADHD gnome problem.
Yeah. So as you
I haven't seen a picture in a while.
Mhm.
as you finish like kind of finish up this chapter and like, okay, I'll get back to this and close the book and start to put it away. Cor, Oriana, Sir Valerian, you all start to wake up, and as you do, you see Umak still in his dog form, kind of like shake and does the stretch,
Stretched all out.
and then wild shapes out.
Oriana realizes, like, how she was sleeping, kind of, like, backs away real quick. Like, the guard came up, guard came back up. Like, oh, shit.
You saw nothing. You didn't see shit.
As they woke up, she would have started to kind of stoke the fire in the fireplace.
Okay.
And
Umak reverts back to his form. Vaughn also wakes up, and you kind of hear that. I can't do the voice of it, but the cat yawn where it's like that really, really weak meow. Yeah. Jumps down the shelf and then reverts back to her orc form. Did you all sleep well?
slept.
Or just like,
Quite.
Huh.
Mhm.
Well,
Breakfast?
we don't have much in terms of food. We've got bread and... As she looks up and realizes she knocked an egg over as she stretched.
Oh,
5 eggs.
can I mend an egg?
You can certainly try.
There's that Mercer.
Can I reach the broken egg? Is the question.
You cannot reach the broken egg.
I'll
Hey,
help.
Core or Valerian, somebody. Scoop.
Cora
Alright.
was taking her sweet old time waking up.
Okay.
It was very comfortable.
Sir
I'm gonna
Valerian's
take
helping.
the egg goop.
Yeah, I mean, Oriana's
Thank you.
still laying in bed, but she like
You, did you do the
how-
you did the
Backed
quick
up a
turn?
little
the-
bit.
Yeah,
Quick run. I wasn't snuggling you. What are you talking about?
exactly.
You were
I am
dreaming.
not a cinnamon roll.
You were dreaming.
Right.
So you're gonna take the goop.
Holding the egg goop in the shell in my hands, and I'm in an attempt to cast mending on it.
Okay. For this, since I'm going to allow it, roll your d20.
Well,
Okay.
we don't. We just
boy.
need the egg. We can
Just
make
one
a.
egg?
We can make a scramble.
Okay, rolled an 18. 1-8.
So you watch. It's really weird because mending's a weird spell, but you see all the little cracks of the egg start to like reform and form the egg again and close back up. Huh.
She's crafty.
Thank you. Well, I'll stop making us all breakfast. If there's anything you need to get in the town, I would go there and come back in 20 minutes, and breakfast will be ready.
Where's the closest?
No, I'm
Potion
laughing at
shop.
this.
Yeah, potions of what?
Huh.
Just put it in the group chat for during break. That is a new level of fresh fucking hell.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, dear.
Share with the class.
Yeah, she'll put it in
Oh,
group
it's
chat
going
when we
in the
go on
group
break.
chat.
Okay.
Anyway,
Oh, boy. So, well,
We need potions of mind resistance for sure.
Potions.
not opening that yet.
Maybe some more rations. No, I don't know. I've got 10 in my bag. Technically, I have 9 since I ate some of it yesterday, right?
Yeah, we're
Yes.
gonna be
Yeah.
getting underground, so we'd want to stock up.
How long do we have for Damien again? 6 days?
A week.
you have a week
7.
7 days. Okay.
now. 6 because you.
I
Well,
thought it was a day.
He said he gave us the rest of that day for
Yeah,
free.
technically 8.
So
Yeah.
this is the beginning of day 1.
yeah. This is beginning of day 1.
Can you point us in the direction of the nearest potion shop?
Back down to the port. There's a shop. Right by the main port.
Alrighty. I'm gonna head that way.
All right. So as you guys head back into town to gather whatever you need for this adventure with Umuk and Vaughn, this is where we're going to take a break.
Okay.
Okay.
And we are back. The doggos have been walked. All right. So,
Talia's doing a shot.
yep. Nice.
What is it?
American honey.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
Banana
the
cinnamon.
best.
9 bottles of Jack.
Oh,
Mm,
not a
Jack.
tiny bottle, but
Well, the number 7s are downstairs, but he's got a bottle of American honey in his desk.
Oh no, that's Jack honey. That's even better.
oh yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to have a stroke. I'm going to have a stroke. Are all 4 of you going to the store, or is
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Talia, did you not want to go?
I was thinking about staying back, but it's only 20 minutes.
Okay.
And she probably would benefit from a get the fuck out of the house for 20 minutes.
Okay.
Not being.
She looks like she's about to stay, and Cora just like takes her hand and drags her.
Okay. We'll see you in a bit. Bye.
Take my hand. Keep holding my hand.
All right, so the four of you go back towards the port area of the city, and you see the shop she's talking about is called Tharashk Trade.
Okay.
So it's named after the house.
house.
Yeah.
Is it like in their house, or is
No,
it
it's
actually
not
on
in
the
their
port? Okay.
That'd be cool, though.
Yeah, it would be cool. Oh, hi, baby.
Yeah, baby.
As you walk in,
Sorry, the puppy came in.
you see a human male, about mid-30s, green eyes, brown hair, about 6'2", kind of just like staring into a book he's reading. Here's you guys come in. Closes the book real quick. Well, welcome. What can I do for you?
Potions.
Holly's
Preferably
not saying it.
healing and psychic.
Psychic, I don't have, sadly. Healing potions. Grabs out a small little box, opens it up, and there are three regular healing potions, one greater, and two superior.
How much for each for all of this? How much?
Superiors are like
Yeah.
a
A
lot.
lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
A lot.
Saren superiors
It's
like
50.
2,000.
It's like 2,500 for a superior.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2,500
so we're
for
not
a
getting
superior.
superiors.
250 for the greater, and then 50 for healing.
Okay. I'll take a regular. I've already got two, but I feel like we're gonna need. I'm a little concerned.
Yeah.
I'll take one of the healing potions.
Okay.
Regular healing.
I'm gonna take
So-
a regular as well.
All right, so 50 from you, 50 from Core. Sir Valerian, Talia.
How many of each one were there again? I'm sorry.
There were
You got
three.
one more
Regular, one more great,
regular, one greater, and then one superior.
two superior.
Or two superiors, thank you.
Okay, well, the superior's not
I'll
happening.
go
Any
with
of us
greater.
have 2,500 gold piece.
Hmm?
I don't
I mean,
think
you
any of us
are
have
richer
25
than everybody else.
No.
gold pieces.
I said you are richer than everybody else.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
I was very poor,
Little.
monastery living.
I usually
Oh,
cast
what-
healing, but I can carry one if you want. I can carry a greater.
Do you have 250 gold?
Mm-hmm.
How much would it leave you with though?
I have 320 right now. One platinum, 320 gold, 33 silver.
Yeah, you got 334 gold on you right now.
So you can afford the one greater potion.
But do we want it, or do we want to use spells and use the little ones, or
doesn't hurt to have bigger one.
up to you guys?
I have three regular. So
Before or after you purchase?
after I purchased
Okay.
the one, I had one that I don't know where the first one came from. The second one came from Valerian. Oh no, the second one came from Damien on the ship.
That was
Yeah.
a greater though, wasn't it?
Was it a greater? Or was it a regular healing potion?
No, the ones he gave you were greater. He gave
yeah,
you two
he gave
graders
me and you each a greater.
because he was so
Oh,
happy with
I
you.
don't have
being-
that in my inventory.
Yeah, he was so
No.
happy with you being the crap out of Oriana.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
So I now have 2 greater healing potions and 4 regular healing potions.
Okay.
Right.
will take a regular. And she kind of tries to reach her money up on the counter.
It leans down and then hands you the potion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I might as well take a greater
wait.
then.
And
I did have a greater. Do I have 2 greater? How did I get 2? Oh my gosh, I'm so
I think
confused.
we got
Sorry.
it from Boro.
That's right, we
Remember you
did.
took him from Boro when the
Right.
Elithid attacked.
That's
Right.
right. Okay.
and
Guess I
Yeah,
didn't
so
need
that's
those
how
things.
you and I both have 2.
Okay.
and I have. So while we're standing in the middle of everything, Talia has a thought. She kind of looks and she's like, "I'll share that on the way back."
Okay.
Never mind.
Actually, let me look at any interesting magical items like rings or gauntlets or amulets or anything like that. Anything interesting?
There's not really magical equipment in this area. There are a lot of Eberron dragon shards for sale. Besides potions that you guys just almost cleaned him out on.
The only thing we really left him with was the
he does
two
have
superiors.
a lot of poison resistance potions because of the area you guys are in.
How much are those?
Yeah, I was gonna say how much would those run?
Those are for the effect that it gives. Those run for 30 gold.
What do I need to mark off DM for
How long do they last?
the greater?
I should say potion of healing, and then in parentheses it'll say greater.
250. It's
Okay, thank you.
You need to mark off
250 gold.
250 gold.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then add it to the inventory. How long does the poison resistance one last?
The poison resistance. Because
1 hour.
Go down a ways.
yeah. Oh,
I'm gonna get one.
There it is.
there it is. 1 hour.
There we go.
You said those are
Yeah.
30 gold.
About 30 gold.
I'm gonna go.
I'll get one of those.
So core Oriana's gain poison resistance.
But
Nice.
could be.
All right, so mark
Sorry.
off 30 gold
It's
and
not
add that
out.
to your inventory.
And I have a total of 3 regular healing potions now.
Yes.
We were all talking about quantity.
I think we'll be fine on the healing. I didn't realize I had so many, so it's okay. Yeah. Okay, cool.
All right.
Okay.
So as you buy those poison resistance potions, thank you for your patronage. Is there, again, anything else? I appreciate your business.
Besides healing potions and poison resistance, is there any other interesting potions or things you may have here?
Unique.
No, I mean, Eberron dragon shards that haven't been molded yet.
How much are those?
2 gold. They've recently been mined.
Do we have to take them somewhere to get them molded?
If you're a magic user, you could probably imbue a spell into it without the material components needed.
And I'm assuming with my background, I could do stuff with that.
Yeah.
Can I take 5 of those?
Of course. 10 gold, please.
I'll land them 10 gold.
Okay.
And the gnome
That would
points
be
down.
really helpful with Oriana only having 2 spell slots.
Talia plunks down 20 gold. 10, please.
Okay. Hand you 5, hand you 10.
So would I just add that in where it says Eberron Dragon Shard?
Yes, Eberron Dragon Shard. Make sure
We
you...
now have 6.
Do they have any like Yeah, I've got 9 rations and stuff. I don't think we really need anything other than that.
I mean, we only have a week till we have to get back on the ship, so
Yeah, so I've got enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. Is there anything else that you guys think we are gonna need?
sir, we're not familiar with what's around here. Is there any other supply shops or anywhere else that you would recommend we go?
No, this is it. I mean, this is the port town. Everything outside of Zarashak is it.
What I'm referring to here.
Oh, here in Zarashak,
Yes.
no, it's just ours. This is our city, our capital. So
What about fire resistance?
I don't believe I have any of that. I could try to put in an order in and
How long would that take?
Next shipment of Eberron shards goes out today, so with where it's going to 4 days.
No, we don't have that kind of time, Cor.
Mm-mm.
We're a bit pressed for time. We have about a week.
I can tell.
Yeah, I think that'll be it then.
Well, I appreciate your business and thank you, and good luck with whatever your pressing matter is.
We
Can I
have
insight check him?
Yeah, the potions.
Just in general.
Huh?
Can I just insight check him to
Just to find out if he's lying about him being the only shop.
Yeah.
that, and like just to make sure that he's not like more interested in us than
Leading on.
yeah.
Can I
You
help?
have made us a paranoid.
Yeah, I have. Yes. Roll at advantage.
Natural 20.
Never
You said
mind.
natural 20?
Yeah.
Amazing.
He is interested in you guys, but not in that paranoia, like
Not in a
And not the way that I mean.
not nefarious
Okay.
way. It's like you guys literally walked in and started to clean out of his stock.
potions.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh hey, what about this? We're kind of in a hurry. It's like, okay, what the hell are you guys up to? I'm intrigued now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like, hey, if you're gonna keep throwing gold at me, it's like I'll say yes to whatever the hell you want.
Right.
Okay. Cool. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Welcome to paranoia. It's a bitch.
Paranoia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's worse when you want to be paranoid, but your character's not in a headspace to be paranoid.
Yep.
Why do you think in the other campaign, Vishara is always saying, "Can I make a perception check? Can I make an insight check?"
Yeah.
All right.
She's paranoid as fuck.
Yeah. The experimental elixir thing. Do I have to be like standing still and doing nothing to do that, or can I just? It literally says you touch a vial and something appears.
Yeah.
Like, can I do that on the way back?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I can make 2 of those a day now with no spell slot.
Yeah.
It's nice
Wait,
Okay.
how? How did that happen?
because I leveled up to 6.
Oh,
I got
gotcha,
to get an
yeah,
extra one.
Gotcha.
3-6.
Yeah.
So,
It's nice.
real quick question, out of game. If I wanted to imbue an Eberron Dragon Shard with a spell, like say a...
You have to burn your spell slot.
Okay, so I would have to do that, like, before a long rest. Like,
Or a short rest,
Short
because
rest.
you're a
I
warlock.
get them back
You,
before,
you get short rest. So
short rest.
how the shards work is you literally are burning your spell slot to create this,
Uh-huh.
and it's like a safety net of, oh, I'm out of spell slots now, but I have this motherfucking
So would
fireball.
I crush it to activate the spell, or how would I activate the
You-
spell?
You don't technically crush it. You would just, since you're infusing your spell into it, you're using that as your component. So it takes out verbal, semantic, and material possessions. It is a spell.
Like what I would get at level 14 of just putting the spell effect into an item.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what dragon shards are. That's what these Eberron Dragon Shards are. You're taking out the verbal, the semantic, and the material components, and it's just the spell. So it's like if it's a fireball, yeah, you can lob that motherfucker.
Ninja
Do they
vanish.
have to be?
Throw the dragon shard.
Depending on
Point of
what.
order.
Yes.
Do they have to be used by the person who made them, or can a non-spellcaster use them?
Non-spellcaster can use them.
Spectacular.
It's a beautiful thing about the shards. That's why they're so heavily mined here in the Shadow Marches.
Makes sense to me. Okay. Oh, that's good.
I could infuse it with,
Anything.
I don't know, spider climb or something.
Yes, and then you would literally, it's kind of like a Featherfall token. You would put on your person and start
Climbing up a wall.
Climbing up a wall. But you have to burn a spell slot to infuse this item.
And most of my
That
spells.
makes sense.
Okay.
I
Amazing.
do have,
Interesting.
I have hypnotic pattern as a 3rd level spell.
You do.
Do you have access to your 3rd level spells?
Yes.
Warlocks.
Must be nice.
All warlocks are cast at the maximum level.
Oh,
That's why they only
that's
get
fun.
that's why they only get 2 spell slots, because it's cast at whatever your level is. Like if you have access to 8th level spells, it's cast at 8th level.
Jesus.
So hypnotic
Okay.
pattern for me is I can cast it in a 30-foot cube anywhere within 120 feet of me.
Damn.
I don't have it prepared, but it is a
Now that
possibility.
you know.
Possibility.
Now that you know.
Yes.
Okay, so I have an elixir of swiftness and an elixir of resilience.
Okay.
So swiftness is your walking speed increases by 10 feet for 1
With
hour.
the quickness.
And resilience is you gain a +1 bonus to your AC for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, nice. That'd be good for the squishies.
It's Bisquick.
Yeah, it's Bisquick.
Let's head back and start preparing.
Yep. So as you head back to Umruk's and Vaughn's house, you walk in and the table is set. There's they have some plates, and each plate has an egg and some bread and more tea. Oh, right on time. Food's ready if we're all ready to eat and then embark on this quest.
Yeah.
All right.
Talia's gonna make no buts about taking out the alchemy jug that's half the size of her and pouring some of the ice whiskey into her tea. Anybody else? No, just me.
Sure.
Okay.
If you insist.
Hands you jug. Hands you jug. It's
Hands,
ice, not
hands
fire.
you jug.
Technically, it only weighs as much as 1 gallon, no matter what's in it. So
Yeah,
it
so
wouldn't be too bad. It's just big. So
It's a jug of milk.
that's the ice. That's the ice whiskey. So have fun belching snow. Figured fire was a bad idea here.
In a wooden hut.
Yes, it would be bad.
It's like taking the first bite of a York peppermint patty. I feel like I'm being transported on a frozen mountaintop.
With the wind in my hair.
Oriana's just gonna sit there, eat her food.
Okay.
Yeah. She's kind of like really deep in thought right now.
Umuk and Vaughn kind of not like shovel their food into their mouth, but they eat very quickly because, and you guys, you can see with your passive perceptions, they're really nervous. Like they have agreed to help you guys, but this is very scary to them.
Sure.
Shit's gotta get real.
Yup. That's the thing. You're not the only ones who are nervous.
I actually do need a percentile dice now.
No.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Bless you.
Thank
I
you.
heard
Ooh.
squealing from Kaylee. I heard.
Okay. So you guys finish eating. Umuk and Vaughn kind of clear the table and clean up, rearrange the house, look around for a second. Well, if y'all ready,
Lead the way.
they proceed to walk out of the house and kind of walk towards one of the trees near their house. Umuk takes out his staff. Gather around. We have to be quick about this.
Oh yeah.
Have to make sure this is the correct timing of. God, I forgot how many fucking spells he has. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I can't remember the name of it. I know.
Transport via plants.
Yeah. Teleportation with plants, right?
Transport.
Transport via plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 6 seconds. So he gathers you all close to him, takes out his staff, hits the bark of the tree, and you watch as the tree starts to open up and create a portal. Okay, go.
Backpack.
Yeah.
Brianna's gonna run.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you all run through this, none of you have ever experienced this before.
No, of course.
He just said be quick, and I
Okay,
said shit.
go. Yeah. Jump. Okay.
Picks up Talia and just runs with her like a football.
Figure out how to go behind it.
Gangway.
So as you go through this tree, you feel like the wind is pushing against your face, almost pushing your face back. Like a severe jet lag, and then you guys just stop and come out of another side of a tree.
What?
As you kind of try to get the bearings of where you guys are,
Sudden.
you don't know where you are, but about 50 to 75 feet away from where you guys just transported out, there's the tunnel.
Oh.
This is the one that they've already gone in, or is this the one that they haven't gone in?
This is the one they've gone to.
Like I said, they hadn't gone into any of them, just that they.
But this is the
knew
one
of
that
this
they
one.
know leads
Okay.
into Kyber.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So
Okay.
this is our starting
As
point. We need to
as
find
the tree
another one
starts
from
to
here.
close behind you guys, Umek turns back around. Are y'all all right?
That
Thank-
was so cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to warn. It's first timers. It's
Good.
weird on the face.
Yeah.
Well, and he
Yeah.
points his staff out towards the tunnel.
Sir Valerian goes, that was much better than air travel. I mean, the trip was just a matter of seconds. It was absolutely...
No contact. No, it's fine.
Oh no. Valerian, you have quite the weak stomach.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
He has a very small constitution.
Small constitution.
So do I need to make a constitution?
No, you don't.
Okay.
You're good. All right. So Umuk and Von point out where the tunnel is. If you're all ready.
Well, we know where that one leads
Let's
to.
Just a moment. And Oriana kind of looks over to mainly Talia and Valerian. I still don't trust you two fully, but you've given me no reason to completely distrust you. Hopefully we all get out of this alive.
Let's hope.
Core? If we get out of this alive, we need to have a further discussion. And she just kisses Core right on the face.
Oh, shit.
Hey!
Okay.
Okay. She attempts to kiss her back, but that was so fast.
Yeah.
That it just happened.
Because that's a thing now.
Did you just storm right into the
And she
tunnel
just comes out
after?
and starts walking.
She full on pulled a Vax and just, "Mwah!" Okay, gone. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So we'll talk later.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that. And Talia kind of looks at Valerian and he goes, no.
Umok looks
And
to
starts
Vaughn,
walking.
and Vaughn looks
Dude,
back to
what was
Umok,
it?
and they kind of just smile. Go on.
And
Vaughn just
what
starts walking.
got talked over was Talia looks at Valerian and goes, no, and starts walking. No.
Yeah, Valerian better not make any smart ass comments now.
Nope.
Okay. Okay.
He might end up with a dagger in his
Yeah, nope.
So as you guys get to the mouth of this cave, this tunnel, it is dark. You cannot see what lies beyond. And
not even with dark vision.
not even with dark vision.
That's great.
Cool. What about your necklace?
Oh yeah, my necklace, my light. It's hold on.
It goes about 10 feet and then just
10
darkness.
feet of dim light and 5 feet of bright light. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's a
it's
spell over
you got
it.
you got
But
your 10 feet, but past that 10 feet, it's just darkness.
It's got to be a spell.
Hey, Umak, do you have a light on your staff by chance? Or Vaughn?
You see him kind of like pound his staff against the ground, and you see
Check 1, 2.
what you didn't see before on the hilt and on the top of his staff are about what look like purple shards, and they start to glow a little bit as he kind of puts it towards the tunnel. It does illuminate a little more light, but not a lot.
Cool.
Vaughn also does the same thing, kind of hits her staff against the ground, and you see these purple shards light up.
Oriana's gonna take one of her torches out,
Just
Yeah.
a moment.
And-
I think I've got something.
just kind of use a little bit of fire
Light it.
and light it.
Okay. Not much.
Okay, I'll do the
No.
same thing.
Okay.
Is that gonna help at all? If we all
I mean,
do
it might
it?
give us some type of light when we're walking through.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll do the same thing.
Okay.
And then if you guys are doing the same thing, I can light fire on yours too.
I don't know what good I'm going to be since I'm so short.
Yeah.
Here goes nothing, I guess. And you see Vaughn and Umak start to walk in to the tunnel.
Oriana's gonna follow.
Swords
I follow behind
drawn.
her.
Sword is drawn. All
We're
right.
Going into it. We don't know what we're going into, but we're going into it.
Boy.
Oh dear.
You need to look away, you metagamer.
Oh no, I'm looking at your facial expression.
Sorry, yeah. So look
Yeah.
away from the screen real quick.
Oh boy.
Okay. That's actually not bad. Okay. So
You're
as
not
you
bad at
That's
that.
actually not bad.
Great.
as you guys start walking into this tunnel, Sir Valerian, as you guys walk about 30 to 50 feet, Sir Valerian, the light of your sword fades away.
Ooh, that's a first.
We're in a magic dead zone.
This is bad.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna try to light a couple sparks of fire.
Nothing happens.
Cool.
The shards that are on the staves of Umuk and Vaughn dissipate.
Was this
Cool.
here
Great.
before?
We're in a magic dead zone.
Searching for signal.
Do I know if that's normal?
Hi, God, what check would this be?
Arcana?
Yeah, make an Arcana check on this at this point.
Oriana knows this is not normal, being a magic user.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a magic user too, but I've also traveled this way before, hence the what am I looking at?
Oh, there's got to be something.
Arcana, intelligence.
Yeah, but I'm also proficient in it. So
Yeah.
15 plus 6 is 21.
This ain't normal. This is new to you.
Okay, so it's not. I didn't experience this similar.
You did
when
not
I came down.
experience this 10 years ago. No.
Is there some kind of
Okay.
tripwire or something that can be seen that looks off? And Sir Valerian's going to be saying this out loud as well to Umuk and Vaughn. Was this here the last time that you were in this cave?
We've never been in this cave, so this is new to us. You watch
Cool.
Umak, like, at this point, he's no longer banging his staff against the ground. He's full on, like, hitting it against the
Wait.
wall.
Like, why is it broken?
Like,
Wait.
work.
Wait, Umak. I
Something
don't think that's gonna help.
Something's trying to be hidden here, but there must be a source of
think-
what it is
well,
or where it's coming
Valerian. Putting 2 and 2 together. I have traveled this way before, and this is not an experience that was common. This did not happen. There was no magic Fritz. There was no magic darkness. So, I would say that while this is not what you want, it's what we want. Because
Yeah.
it means that there's something here that doesn't want to be found.
Let's keep
from. We're on
going.
the right track.
And I would think, exactly.
You're down to 1.
Why don't you guys, Valerian, do you have a torch out?
No, it's just you and Oriana at this point.
Yeah, I've got dark vision, so
Yeah, but he said dark vision wasn't
Doesn't
working.
work in here.
Dark vision
Yeah.
does not work in
we'll
here.
have to light up standard torches.
Yeah.
Well,
So go ahead and pull one of yours out.
I already have 2 lit.
Yeah.
Talia will pull 2 out and hand one to Valerian because she had like 14 of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, Oriana had 2.
Torches? Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think I ever
yeah, that's the
even.
starting. I think that's starting.
Yeah, that's your step because once you use them, they're gone.
Right. She's
Okay.
already burned 1, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I never
So
even
Oriana,
had starting
you
equipment.
Hold it out to Valerian and Talia so they can light their torches off of.
Okay. So as you all light these torches, it's a little bit better, but you still can only get like 10 feet ahead of you, or 10 to 15 feet ahead of seeing what's ahead.
can we spread out? So, that, like, is it each torch is 10 feet, or is it the whole thing is no more than 10 feet?
It's no more than 10 feet.
Okay. Can Talia try hanging back a little bit to see if she can extend the light?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir Valerian is kind of testing distance with the torch and moving the breastplate of his armor, trying to see if it's refracting
be a beacon.
or at all. Yeah, like flashlight.
It does not extend and it does not refract.
Oh,
Okay. Then
Can I
she-
still
Just a
create
thought.
elements?
she's going to go back up to the
You
group.
can try.
You can certainly try.
So I just because I'm watching everybody else
Play
with
with things.
their magic. Mine's technically not magic. I just
Yours
have
is
a
not
way
magic.
element.
This is yeah.
So I just literally toss up and try to make some water.
As you do, water starts to form in your hand, and you kind of toss a water ball.
Okay, and then I try fire in my other hand.
Fire spouts from the other hand.
Okay,
Well, at
And
least
then
you
I keep
the useless core.
yeah. I at least can still control.
put the
my
fire
elements,
juggler in front.
so-
We're just a traveling band of misfits.
Can all of you make wisdom saving throws?
Oh
Oh,
dear.
shit. Wisdom
That's like the
saving.
greatest fucking shirt I've ever seen.
It's a T-shirt that says, "That's what I do. I sleep with the DM and I know things."
That's amazing.
Okay.
So
20.
wisdom saving. throw?
Wisdom saving throw,
Oh,
please.
great.
Is this magic?
Um,
Oh, it's a saving throw.
technically,
They're
yes.
they're in my aura.
Your aura doesn't exist right now.
It's
But
magic.
but oh.
Your paladin aura, your paladin aura
Yes.
exists.
Yes.
So isn't that saving throws?
So you get your +1, but your
Okay.
advantage on saving throws
From
from
the
sword.
Right.
Yeah,
no. That's what I
No,
meant
I was
was
going
the
for because I'm a
paladin.
gnome.
The paladin is what I meant.
yeah, the paladin. Yeah, your paladin aura is still there.
Okay,
That's not technically magic. That's just you being
An
a
ability.
Deus Bolt motherfucker.
Well, and the reason I ask is because wisdom advantage on wisdom saving
Yeah, you're
throws
no.
against magic.
Yeah, anything
Yeah.
magical you have advantage on.
Yeah, so 23 for my wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
16.
21.
21.
16 as
Servalarian.
well.
As you guys are like trying to figure out what is going on, like, okay, magic's not working, the sword is gone.
The druids don't have any magic.
The
You
druids don't
all
know either.
feel like you're being watched.
Oh, I
Cool.
hate that.
You don't know how, you don't know where, but you know in the back of your mind, like someone or something is watching me right now.
Heckles are up.
What's Tari doing?
Talia is on full alert.
On full alert, but not freaking out.
Yeah.
Not freaking out, but like it's the hey, something's wrong, something's watching us,
Something's here.
something's here. But it's like
Yeah.
I don't know where, I don't
Tari
know
doesn't
how, I
even Tari doesn't even know
Yeah.
what the heck this is. But you both know, like you all know with your roles, something is watching you. And you don't know where, you don't know how.
Why do I feel like out of
Something's-
character, why do I feel like because of a magic death zone it's a fucking beholder?
That's I was
Oh, no.
actually
Shut
thinking the same thing.
Shut up!
Oh my god.
I hate all of you.
So we should keep going.
Can the paranoid gnome attempt a perception check?
Let's try to
Absolutely.
Let's try to
Okay.
sneaky sneak.
Can I help?
Sure.
So at advantage, or are you rolling too?
Are you rolling too, or are you doing advantage? She already rolled.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah, so you get one roll.
I can't read. 13.
13. Nothing.
Okay.
It's that thought's still in the back of your head. Something's watching you guys.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Well, it hasn't done anything
I think we're
yet,
just gonna
so
have to
we'll
keep
just have
going
to be
until
careful.
it shows itself.
Can I cast a ritual while we're walking, or do I have to be sitting still for that?
You have to be sitting still.
Okay.
Or,
It
or
probably
no,
wouldn't
if you're
work right now.
casting, if you're casting it, no.
Well,
you
no,
should-
that's sorry, performing, but it wouldn't work right now anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, ritual, magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see Umuk and Vaughn look at each other. Oh, we started this. Let's keep going.
Not
And they
turning
start
back
to
now.
walk ahead. Huh?
Not turning back now.
Yeah.
Let's see how far the rabbit hole goes.
So, real quick, would Oriana know this as a darkness spell because of her infernal?
Make an Arcana check.
Because I have darkness for my infernal legacy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tieflings, man.
Yeah.
17.
17. This is not a darkness spell per se. Someone that this is magical darkness, but it is not being cast by someone.
It's like an eyeball.
Or at
Great.
least not anymore. Not anymore.
It's a gaze.
All right.
Or an
let's keep
effect put
going.
here by an ancient dragon.
You guys proceed to walk another 5-10 minutes, still in darkness. You, even with your torches, you still have that light in your area of effect.
Sir Valerian is actively looking for anything in the cave as we're going.
Mhm.
The whole time we're going
Yeah.
along, just
You're
sealing
okay,
floors,
so-
everything.
Yeah.
So in this 5-10 minute walk, all of you make perception.
listening.
Hold on.
Perception or investigation if we're actually looking.
Is she?
Which one?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
She should probably move to the couch.
She moved to the couch. She's
Yeah.
right there.
She had a play date today.
Oh,
I just rolled a natural 20 on my perception.
Nice.
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Are we, since we're actively trying to look for things, is it perception or is it investigation?
It is perception.
Okay.
Because it is magical darkness.
Sammy
Who's
has
that?
to go under
'Cause,
anesthesia
you know,
tomorrow.
I have a +6 to investigation, so I have to ask.
I have a +3 to investigation and a +1 in perception, but he
Mine's
said perception
opposite.
check,
Yeah.
so
My
That's why I'm
perception's
asking.
+3,
got a
investigation's 1. I rolled a nat 19, so I'm good.
I rolled a nat 20 on my perception.
Okay. So
Oh shit! Me too.
okay. So because
Right.
because this is magical darkness, it's not investigation
Okay,
because you don't know what's around you.
sure.
You're just trying to use your senses of
Mhm.
okay, maybe.
We gotta get through it.
Investigation, you would be
You're
able
actively
to
looking for something.
See things.
yeah.
Well, anything I have a +6 for, if it's an option, I'm going to ask.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for investigation, you're trying to like make deductions and clues, but since you're in a magical dead zone and a magical darkness zone, it's hard to make investigations when
You
Sure.
can't see
You
shit.
can't see anything.
I
yeah.
can't investigate
So-
if I can't see.
Yeah, you're literally relying on your senses, like you're hearing.
We're
your
combing the
limited
desert with a
bit of
pick.
sight. Yeah,
So with 2 nat 20s and a nat 19.
Yeah, which is a dirty 20.
I
so
got
2020 or
13.
13, Valerian.
natural
You and
19
then
plus
Nine-
3, so dirty
Okay.
22.
Okay, cool. 1 second.
You trying to see if it still stays hidden?
So as you guys are as Umuk and Vaughn are leading you guys through this tunnel, and all of you are on full alert. Valerian,
Talia
and Oriana, you guys look to the left wall, and
Always
for
the
a brief second, you hear this really this squishing sound, like a. And for a brief second, you see an eye look at all of you, and then close.
No.
Just
Just
one
one eye.
eye.
One eye.
God damn it.
We pick up a
Just
rock
one
and
eye.
throw it at it.
No! Obviously out of game.
Yeah, that was out of game. That
I was gonna say, did
No.
Valerian actually do that?
No,
I
that
heard
was-
the.
that was-
No, I'm getting better as a DM. I heard the accent.
Shut
I,
up!
I
No.
hear an accent.
No.
No,
accent.
no. That's me
Okay.
being
Okay.
sarcastic.
Recorder didn't see
Valerian is
that.
not
so-
that stupid.
No.
Just
His intelligence is
As-
13. He's okay.
as quietly as possible so that they can still hear me. Did anybody else
Yes.
see that?
Uh-huh.
What?
Huh?
Core, what?
Core. One
Yeah.
eyeball.
We're being
Over there.
watched.
Oh, great.
Did you say that in your head?
Does
Or
my
out loud?
telepathy work since it's part of my pack boon?
No, but Mind Link does. Because it's an ability.
It's not working.
So my telepathy is not working. Does her mind link?
Her mind link would work.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, my Mind Link is probably open to you most of the time. So,
Especially after what happened at the mouth of the cave.
yeah. I mean, it would be. It would have to be now. So,
Among other things, question mark? I didn't say nothing.
all right. So what?
So,
My
does that
stealth is
actual, aside from being creepy as fuck,
hmm
does that mean anything to me?
Yeah. Does slurping
I
sound?
think we're just gonna have to keep going.
Nope.
See,
Don't even get to roll for it, just no.
do we want
Yeah,
to
it's
investigate
this is
or
a
just move
flat out
along?
no. This is
Cool.
Do we want to
barreling
investigate or
forward.
move along? Okay, let's keep moving
Just
along.
Oriana's gonna kind of just tap Umik and Vaughn on the shoulder.
Yes,
Just an FYI,
we're being watched.
off to the left, one eyeball
And really gross sound.
closed.
You see Umik and Vaughn look at each other and point ahead a little bit to the right. Eyeball.
Another one.
Another
Awesome.
one? Great.
Everywhere. Well, that explains tingling on the back of my neck, I suppose.
Let's not bother them and just keep
Yes.
moving.
They're not attacking us.
They are not attacking you. They are just like looking at you guys, and when you notice them, they kind of their eyes shut and kind of. It looks like they're melting back into the stone itself.
Oh, lovely.
Cool. Okay.
We need to keep going.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So we're gonna keep going. I didn't say that completely out loud, but
So as you guys go for another 10 minutes.
I'm gonna keep looking.
Yeah, hold on. Okay.
What?
Cool.
Roll
A few more eyeballs are appearing
On the walls?
on the walls.
Okay. Anything other than seeing eyeballs?
Just watching. It's
Just curious.
think in that scene in Labyrinth where all those eyes open and they just fall. Yes.
I
Yeah.
was literally just getting ready to ask that.
Yeah. Think Labyrinth.
I've
Yeah,
never
The
seen
eyes
Labyrinth.
literally just like
Lich.
open up, follow you
Lich.
guys, and when they get out of range, go.
Like on the lichen by the worm's hole, just kind of
Yes.
follow you.
Are you talking about
Okay.
Pan's Labyrinth?
No.
No, Labyrinth. David
Jim Henson
Bowie.
Labyrinth. Yeah.
The good Labyrinth.
Yes, that one. Okay.
Yeah,
I
the
have
good
not
Literally
seen
Labyrinth.
it.
My favorite movie on the planet. Okay, move on.
You and I have talks later then, because that is like the greatest movie ever made.
I've
Anyway.
never seen it.
Oh, I have lots of feelings.
I'm missing
Anyway.
out.
Yeah,
I'm
you are.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm using your favorite movie against you right now, but
That's
here we
okay.
go.
Well, you said that, and immediately I was like eyeball lichen?
Yeah.
Is that yeah? But
Yeah.
they're not that. But they're bigger.
Yes.
Like okay, compared like big as my head or bigger.
Big as your head.
Okay,
Lovely.
cool.
Jesus, that's
Cool.
probably terrifying. Dude.
Head or as big as Talia's head?
Talia's head.
Okay.
I mean,
I just need a size comparison.
I mean,
I still have the sword in the background. Don't worry. Anyway,
this is
Um,
Talia's right here.
right here. After these 10 minutes, darkness has faded.
So dark vision is still
Dark vision is activated. You guys can see about 30 or with dark vision, 60 feet ahead of you.
or in Ariana's case, 120 feet.
Starts
Yes,
to glow
Oriana,
again.
120 feet. For Umuk
Okay.
and Vaughn, 120 feet.
Can Talia
Mean.
turn around to see if she can see anything now that we can see in dark vision behind them?
Do you turn around like where you just came from?
Hear a
Yeah.
million blinks at once of just millions of eyes just shutting.
Yeah. Can't see that way. You
Okay.
get with you
It's
with
just a wall of magical darkness.
yes, it is a wall of
Okay.
magical darkness.
Okay.
Oriana's gonna try to like make a little bit of fire with her hands. Just to see if her magic works again.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir Valerian, your sword's light has returned.
That was interesting.
Okay.
Definitely protected. We must be heading the right way.
You're the most optimistic group I've ever met, so I guess we're continuing then.
Can I make a perception
Yeah.
check?
It's better to be
Do you wanna
optimistic
go
than
back through it?
panicked.
I
Yeah,
just
no,
want to
me
make
too.
sure there's like I'm looking around the entire.
Are you doing a
cavern.
perception or are you doing an
I-
investigation? Because you
Now
can.
that I can see, I'm investigating the shit out of this thing.
Yeah,
Okay. Make your investigation check.
13.
21.
My perception is better than my investigation.
That's because you have higher wisdom than intelligence.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Talia, even though you're small, you kind of like put your hand against the rock. It is rock.
But
It's a rock.
It's damp, almost slimy,
okay,
and cold.
okay.
It's a cave rock.
So it feels like cave rock.
It feels like cave rock.
So it doesn't feel abnormal to anything
It's
that I
not.
would
It doesn't
previously-
feel abnormal, but it shouldn't be this damp.
Okay.
Like you guys have only walked for 20 minutes. Like you're not deep into the earth. Like this is
Right. So she would be thinking one of two things is happening. Either kind of the Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore, we have walked significantly farther than we think we have. Or, and then at that thought would look straight up.
okay.
Are we under a body of water?
Oh dear.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Balls.
Dear.
On who?
Okay. That's not great. 11.
Okay.
I mean, she's looking straight up and has dark vision, so
Yes, because she's a gnome.
I don't like it.
There's nothing up on the wall. But
But
with your dark vision and with that, you do see what looks like a trail that leads further that way,
a
further
trail,
into-
further into the cavern.
It's a worm.
like a snail trail, or like a could climb the wall and walk on something up on the wall trail.
You don't know.
It's
Okay.
a worm.
It looks like a trail. You can't really tell if it's something climbed up on the wall and walked this way, or this is a oozy slime liquid that leads this way.
It's an Alaskan bullworm.
So nobody else has looked up at this point. This is just me.
Just you.
Okay. All right. So I'm as
You're
a party
behind
member.
me.
What?
You're behind me.
Right. And this is how wide is this cat? Like, are we single file or are we just kind of walking in a clump?
You're not single file. You're in a group, but you're very tight together because of
Okay.
what's just happened. So
Right,
you're
sure.
you're kind of in a circle. It's about 15 feet wide
Okay.
and about 20 feet high.
So
Okay.
it's a fairly decent.
It's a
sized
decent,
cavern.
Okay.
yeah, it's a decent cavern.
So, and as a party member, we've been traveling and have been kind of in dark. I would know who can actually see in dark correctly or correct, not late.
Yes. Yes.
So, Oriana, do me a
Yeah.
favor.
Yeah.
Look straight up and tell me what you see.
So Oriana looks up.
Go ahead.
Do I need to make an investigation?
Since I'm pointing something out.
Yes, you're pointing something out. This is an investigation.
Investigation.
And is that as I say, is it at advantage because I pointed something out to her?
Yes, it is at advantage.
Well, it's a 21.
You can still roll nat 20.
Great.
A 21 and a 19.
21 and 19.
Wow. Mm-mm.
This trail is alien to you. So you've never seen something like this before.
Does it look like slime to me? Does
It's
it look like...
both. There's something that climbed up on the top of the wall and left a trail.
And left a slime trail.
Cool.
So I would relay that to Talia. Something climbed up there and left a slimy trail.
Yummy. Okay. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. So
And do I see how, with the 120 feet of dark vision, how far it goes?
As far as your dark vision goes.
So it goes at least 120 feet.
Cool. So Talia would kind of go a little further up the wall to see if it feels the same further up, or if it was just where I'd stopped to touch it that it felt like that.
Okay.
Kind of pantomiming along the wall like that.
So like putting your hand
Like
up
to
against
see
the
if
wall
more
and
than one-
Walking. Yeah.
it feels the same for about 25 feet, and then once you get like to the 30 feet, 35 feet range, it's still damp, but not as damp.
Okay. So one of two things again, and this is out loud. You don't know what the again means, but that's fine. So this is either one really big something that did that, or lots of something. Because
it's gonna suck.
yeah.
I'm honestly, I'm kind of hoping for one big thing.
Yeah.
Because with 6 of us, one big thing might be a little bit easier than lots of little things.
Deep breath. You're not wrong. Okay.
Go find whatever this thing is, apparently.
Yeah. So let's continue.
Umak
Walking.
and Vaughn, are we okay? It's like you're all starting to freak out, which is starting to freak us out.
No,
We're just figuring things out.
it's Talia and
points to
Oriana
the-
going back and
Yeah,
forth.
trail along
Sir Valerian doesn't know. The orcs aren't kept in check, and Cora isn't
Have
kept in
they
check.
heard anything that we've been talking about?
I mean, they've all been around.
Yeah, they've heard, but they're like, this is still freaking them fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brianna just kind of points to the snail trail on the wall.
And the ceiling.
We should probably be
Good.
Lights back.
stealthily.
So Umak is going to cast on all of you guys.
Oriana's gonna put her hand to her chest and cast mage armor.
Okay.
What happened?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he is going to cast Enhance Ability.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You all now have advantage. He's going to cast Bear's Endurance. You all have advantage on Constitution checks.
English.
Okay.
I swear to God, I'm having a stroke. And you all get
Nice.
11 temporary hit points.
Beautiful.
Oh, we are screwed.
So, oh, there we go.
Bear's Endurance.
Cool.
That's not okay.
So it's gonna be up where your hit points are, and then in the upper right, it'll say
Yeah,
10.
got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's not okay.
It was 2d6, and he rolled a 6 and a 5.
6 and a 5.
Sweet.
Yeah, no, that was kind of one of those. It's like, thank God I rolled that.
I don't like that God's saying that.
Okay.
Uh,
You guys continue on.
Should we stealth?
yeah, that's what Sir
Yeah,
Valerian was
but-
trying to say when he got cut off.
Should we
So as well, I was getting to that. As Umak gave you guys enhanced ability, Vaughn takes out her staff and taps the ground, and then walks to each of you and kind of taps you guys on the forehead. You all have passed without a trace.
Hey!
Amazing.
Plus 10 to stealth.
Yes, and that is hers.
Should we roll stealth checks then?
Yes.
Yeah.
All of you roll stealth checks.
Yeah.
Make sure you add your plus 10.
Ooh. Sweet. 30.
Yeah, same. 30.
There's a
32.
32. All right, so everyone's passing so far. Sir
Oh, hang on.
Valerian.
What, stealth?
Stealth
Yeah.
check.
That's cocked. I wish it wasn't. Okay.
Plus
Plus 10.
Oh, thank God. 19 plus 5.
19 plus 5 is 24, plus your 10, 34.
No, that would be no.
That
That
with
was
the plus 10.
the 19 was with the plus 10. I rolled
Oh.
a 9. Yeah.
9.
Oh God. Okay, so
Yeah.
24. That's not bad.
That's not horrible.
Yeah, the other one that was
Yeah, that's
cocked.
not
Yeah.
Because it's a group. This is a group stealth check, so
Yeah.
I have to
Okay.
take your averages. So
Well, that's not awful then.
I mean, everybody else really rolled above a 30. So.
and your 2 druids rolled in the 20s, so you guys are good. So you start to slow your pace and kind of make less noise. Okay, cool. As you guys slowly make your way,
Kaylee's like, I don't like that.
Um,
Why
I
are
just see
dice
your
so
facial
stressful?
expressions, Kaylee. It's just like,
I need deliverance from my face. It's fine.
yeah, you guys start to slowly hear an echo, but it's this.
it's breathing.
Yes.
Great.
Okay.
As that sound fills the area of this tunnel, Umuk and Vaughn kind of just freeze.
We all stop.
Did you hear that?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It's your call.
Come on.
We
I
have
mean,
nowhere else
perception
to go.
check. Try to see if we can hear anything other than the breathing.
Okay.
There's only one way to go.
15.
I'm going to finally burn my inspiration.
Okay.
Finally.
Finally.
Because I forgot about it.
Usually with inspiration, Kaylee
Yeah.
only gives like 2 sessions to use it.
But you guys
If
are
you
new.
don't use it, then
You
it's
guys
gone.
are new, so.
Oh, goodbye. Well, not quite
Just an
goodbye.
FYI for future.
Yes, future reference.
Much better. 20, not natural.
20 not natural. All you're hearing is the breathing, and it's very deep and
Can I tell, like, where it is in reference to us? Like, obviously forward, but, like,
forward.
close forward?
Like about 80 feet forward.
Okay.
I
Sneaky,
see
sneaky.
anything with my dark vision.
No.
Awesome.
Sneaky sneak.
So it's like around a corner.
Hmm.
Okay.
Tunnels are weird. Echoes get really weird.
Uh-huh.
That's fair.
Alright, well.
I remember playing in sewer pipes as a child.
So telepathically to everyone, I'm just gonna say let's move up to the corner of the tunnel and see if we can see what it is.
Are you guys doing this stealthily?
Yes.
Yeah.
I figured the answer, but I just had to make sure.
Is that even a question?
All right, so for this next 80 feet, make your stealth check. Pass without a trace is still in effect, so add your 10.
Yeah.
25.
16.
16 total?
Yeah.
With your 10?
With the plus 10.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Oh, okay.
Thank God
21.
for pass without trace.
31?
21.
Oh, fudge.
Okay,
Which one fucked up?
because I have to do averages now. Corey, you were 16?
Yes.
Okay. Umok, Vaughn. Sir Valerian,
21.
21. Talia,
31.
31.
25.
25. As you guys are slowly making your way, and
Oh no.
you're not hugging the wall because again you have fear of this wall with everything that's come out of this
We're gonna,
wall.
like,
Yeah, you're hugging it, but you're not touching it. You're doing that like 6 inches for Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior type of thing.
hover over a public toilet.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
That's
The
more than
hover
6
over-
inches.
Yeah, that's some real shit. And as you do that, Uma kind of hits a piece of the rock as well as core, and you hear that.
just kind of puts her hand to her forehead.
Talia's not breathing.
I smell
Is this in
My-
common?
my children and outsiders.
Oh my god, she's
What?
not dead.
What?
Her children?
And as you hear that voice boom through this tunnel, you hear a and lipping around the corner, you
Oh,
see
no.
the face of
Barak.
a ancient green dragon.
Holy
shit.
fuck!
Fucker.
I'm waiting for it.
And that's where we pick up next session.
Oh, wow!
Preemptive motherfucker.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming.
And with all the paranoia, that just turned like that little stretch just
Yep.
spanned out so much time. Oh my god.
Like I said, we're on the right track. Something wants to stay hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Magical darkness and little eyeballs everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was not Varrock. That was
No, that
something
was
else.
something else.
Yeah.
That was something else.
Yeah, that was something else.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, magical darkness.
Yeah.
Something wants to stay hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it was very much like the don't go on. Like, no,
They
we're gonna
call
keep going.
me Tim.
Yeah.
The castle.
Go back
Ah.
while you still can.
Yeah.
This is not
It's
the
the black-
way.
Shove.
Yeah.
What?
Oh no.
The black beast of. He must have died while carving it.
He took the time.
Makes sense. Ooh, no, no, like, ooh, surprise and alarm. Then suddenly, the
The
animator
animator
had
suffered a fatal heart attack.
Had a stroke.
The cartoon peril was no more.
fucking.
Oh, don't die.
We need to watch that sometime.
yes, we do.
It was on Netflix.
Yeah, so y'all ready to meet Varrock?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
As long as the
And-
freaking druids can convince her not to eat us.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could
I
suck.
gotta deal with you two now.
Yikes.
Yeah, that was great. If we survive this, we're gonna have further discussion.
I'm like, shit.
Well, that's a thing. That's a thing.
That's the thing now.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I did go into her
There's literally
Patience.
nothing more intimate that you could do than what you did.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Makes
to be
sense.
fair.
Like, hey, I'm gonna dream drop distance with you and meet your fucking patron
Right?
and oh no.
Try to convince it not to kill you.
Yeah. Yeah. So next
And
Sunday's gonna
the
be
patron
fun.
is actually intrigued by you, so
Yeah.
Intrigued.
intrigued and she didn't try to eat you.
Yeah. Which is
Like I'm
better
so.
than-
I'm so
I know there are plans. Like something's gonna happen. But
oh yeah, just like with the plans of like I knew you guys were going to go to the tunnel. I'm like, okay, I need this percentile dice. I'm like, okay, there's a small chance that they're going to find Varrock, and it's still a small chance. And I rolled that. I'm like, great,
What did you roll?
20. You had a 20% chance to find Varrock. So from 0 to 20, you find Varrock, and I rolled exactly a fucking 20.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love how we do things so quickly though.
Yeah, you guys
I
just
feel
like
everything
Don't jinx it.
Yeah.
we've done so far has been fast.
No, it's like, again, the dice is on your side, and I'm like, I set up things where it's like, okay, if this dice roll happens, this happens. If this dice roll happens,
Right.
it's gonna work out. It's like every time I roll, it's like, motherfucker, can I get like a bad thing to happen?
No.
Mind.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I know you guys don't mind. That's the beautiful thing about D&D. It's how the dice rolls, and so far the dice,
Have been in our
God's dice has been in your favor.
I mean, that not complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I love whenever we get into a battle and you can't hit shit.
yeah, that shit. No, like that shit changes. I will bring out my blood dice every battle
Your
now.
characters all of a sudden turn into a wet noodle.
No, you brought out the blood dice during the Battle of Thrain, and we got in 5 battles.
And I killed 2 people, so the blood dice come out. You have sword. You got the Holy Avenger. You'll be fine.
But if we do die,
I was gonna say we need her to survive.
Please,
yeah, I need to.
no matter how badly you want to play with Poppy, you have to survive.
Yeah, I know. Yes, we
Yeah.
don't have a cleric. That's why I have so many healing potions.
And you have the Pepperat wound closure.
Yeah.
So what I was gonna ask after we were coming out of the shop was, do we want Talia to carry more potions because she can stab people with them and increase the healing?
Yeah, because you have the syringe.
Oh
Yeah.
shit,
So
that's true.
Yeah,
I
because
forgot
the
to say
only
that.
thing Oriana has in the way of healing is
Well,
spare the dying.
yeah, right now you
Yeah.
you do have 2 Circle of Land druids that have, as you saw, some powerful fucking spells, but also have a lot of healing spells.
Thank
I'm
God.
cool with that.
That's good.
I'm cool with that. But at the same time,
Can they resurrect?
just asking. Shush.
Can they convince Varrock to not eat us?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why Varrock was thought dead for so long.
'Cause she
Nobody
just
wanted to go
and
down.
then didn't come back out.
There, I'm not giving the answer because it's going to come out, but there is something that she has or is in her lair that is very important to her, and yeah, she's
guarding an egg.
I feel like there's
Eggs.
Nah.
Important.
Mhm.
Oh man.
Are you all
I thought-
ready
I
for
thought we were
next
gonna have to
Sunday?
Mm,
It's only a week away. If only my wife didn't work at nights, we would probably go back to Wednesday.
Yeah.
mm.
Downside
Yeah.
not rotating shift.
I know, it sucks. Whatever.